Oh, hello. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to a little bit more Fallout 4. That is a bad angle for you, Clem, I gotta say.
Coming down here, my days of starving would be over.
They are over. You can ride a bike. You can drink all your soda. I got one of your friends on food. She's working up by the trains. Go have a chat with her if you're hungry. All right. So this is Clem, this wonderful little man who's only ever excited to do everything he possibly can.
Glad I'm
Uh,
in here and not out there.
Yes, I'm glad you're here too. Everything he possibly can for the vault, which includes crazy experiments set up by Barstow, who's kind of up there between the farm and us right now. Basically, she wants to. She's been brainwashed from 200 years ago. Our lovely ghoul overseer, Miss Barstow. Let's go say hi to her right now. She was hired by Vault Tech to run crazy experiments to make humans as just as stinking efficient as possible. How's it going, Barstow? What have you got to say for us today?
It means a great deal to me. My own contribution.
That's beautiful, Barstow. Thank you for your chat. And that leads us into what we're doing today. And what we're doing today is we are trying to create what might be the last experiment. Basically, we've kind of flubbed all her experiments. All her experiments aimed at how to get the most out of every human in the vault. And we've kind of just made all the experiments just make their lives easier, make them a little bit better. Oh, we've got 2 farmers now? That's nice. And so now she says, okay, I've got one more. This is mine. You have to make it beautiful and wonderful for us in order to. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I think I just moved the whole train. Let's get that back here. Perfect. In order to get as much as we can out of our vault dwellers. I don't know what this experiment is going to be. Right now, I've actually already created it. It's just a slot machine from the looks of it. I don't know what's going to go on. Clem's already down next to it. He's really excited about this. So yes, you didn't get to see this one get built. It's already built. I just love the way it came out. So we're going to leave it that way. Clem, you'll get to use this in just a second. We do have to put some power into it, though. Data, here we go. Lady Luck, build and power the slot machine. Notably, it doesn't say anything about choosing a profile. It doesn't say anything about choosing one of the existing intentions of the experiment. I don't think Barstow is going to allow us to choose one. We'll find out in just a second once we get it all built. All right, Barstow, We've got power up there, but this one I think needs to be powered directly, maybe? I see. Yes, right there. We do need to power this directly.
Help with anything?
I don't need a single bit of help. No, I'm good. Thank you. So we're going to cheat a little bit because we can do that. And by cheat a little bit, I mean none of our other building contraptions has gone off without a hitch, except for the bike. The bike went great without any issues. This we kind of had to change the shop a little bit to get wonderful Clem to figure out where it was. We did try to make let's pop in here for a second. We did try to make a wonderful little eye examination room. Got the light up there. The chair was right here. Had the computer right next to it. Clem could look over at the computer if he could ever figure out how to use them. And we did. It didn't work. We had to move it out here to the open air office, right? Who doesn't want to enjoy the great outdoors whilst they're getting an eye exam? Well, she can't see anything anyways. There's no way to look through that thing. So now we have what could be the final experiment, maybe with a question mark. Barstow, please don't do anything to wonderful Clem. So what am I talking about cheating? I'm talking about simply the way we can run power lines here. Normally you can't run them through things. We are going to cheat just a little bit by doing this. Gimme. Yes, that's what I needed. Oh, we can just run it from this one down. Doink. And we can move this one back a little bit. So we're great. Does this still... Oh, now it doesn't light up that one. Okay, we can't do that. Let's put it over here. Still not lit up. I have to move it forward just a little bit, I think. Yoink. There we go. It reaches just fine. And now we're going to do this one. Even though you can't place a cable through something, you can cheat the cables like this. It's already placed, right? The cable's already connected. Now that the cable's already connected, you can move the base and the cable will come with it, so you can do things like this to make it a little bit easier. All right, we're powered. Completed. Connect a terminal. It does want a terminal. Clem, we're gonna have to kind of destroy the atmosphere of one singular slot machine at the end of this bizarre Hollywood-like hall that we've created for you. Don't worry about it, Clem. We'll do the same thing with the machine as well. It was under this one. Come on, there we go. Let's do the same thing where we hook it up. I think it just has to be the same network, right? Does it have to be hooked directly to the... Maybe it does. Maybe it has to be connected directly to the slot machine. It's not giving me any activation notifications that I've done something correct. All right. Now that we've got that connected, we just drag cable through every wall in this place. Perfect. All right, this will be the computer room. Point of fact, I like the idea that that's the computer room. This one does both the bike and the soda machine. Look at this. Now we have a central computing room to tell us everything. Ooh, okay. I mean, do we like them together like that? Guess. I don't know. I kind of like them a little bit separate, but we can stick them together. That's not a big deal. There we go. Our bank of crazy crazy experiments. Clem, you all right over there? Everything still look amazing? Good. I'm glad to hear it. All right, Vault Tech population management. We'll pop in here. This is going to be the one for the slot machine. All right. Customer profiling, lost revenue, indentured servitude. Obviously going to be the worst one, right? Customer profiling might be the nicest one. Notes from Overseer Barstow. Okay, so this is her own machine at this point, right? So we can't read it. We can't read it in our scientist voice. She's got kind of a gravelly voice, doesn't she? Gambling is alluring by its... I'm still doing the scientist. Gambling is alluring by its very nature, and casinos throughout the country have spent millions to further refine its appeal. An in-depth analysis of the techniques involved in Commonwealth psychology today gave me the inspiration to use gambling as a positive motivational force in the vault. The big unanswered question is, what's the best way to use this device? Options. A. The device could manipulate probability to first entice a subject and then later drain them of all financial resources. Amazing. This would ensure the maximum amount of revenue for the vaults. This is the indentured servitude parameter. B. The machine itself could be a standard game of... Go to the next one, please. Chance. But the machine is capable of identifying behavior and allowing the overseer to track those with degenerate behavior. Customer profiling, if you will. If there's time for a control, the probability could be adjusted to maximize the returns, i.e., gamblers will win more often than not. Undoubtedly, this would prove popular and expensive, but the lost revenue parameter should only be chosen for A/B testing. Well, we know what we're going to choose, don't we? Oh, I kind of feel bad for Barstow. This is her own little... this is her own little test that she's made. She's so eager to actually complete her training. She was trained by Vault Tech, right? Move this just a little bit. Apologies for any noise. I don't like... The customer profiling isn't that bad, right? If someone's having a hard time with gambling, you kind of want to sort that out. The indentured servitude, no. I mean, that's just that's taxes to the highest degree, isn't it? The lost revenue of the vault. The vault has no revenue. There's no Vault Tech. There's no downside to making this vault lose money. We're already growing our own food. We're already making our own electricity. They don't need to buy anything because I've already brought them everything. They've got a mine full of what is radioactive material, uranium, which they can sell. Uranium's still in high use now. No, they can lose all the revenue they want. They're not gonna be hard up for it. Lock in the lost revenue parameters. Barstow, I've done nothing but screw up your tests from day one, and it looks like that's not going to change. So we're gonna do it. Barstow, I'm sorry. Here you go. Let Clem gamble for an hour. I guess I could change them at any time, couldn't I? If I wanted to, I could go in and change it right now. I'm not going to. Clem, spin to win, baby. Let me see you go at that slot machine, huh? Yeah, go ahead and have a seat, Clem. There you go. It's fine. Look, it's the same color as your clothing. Why would this be bad for you at all?
I just can't lose.
No, you can't. Come on. There we go. Oh, they actually spin. That's kind of cool. Do we actually get to see him win? We do. Clem, you didn't win. I'd pull it again. This is how you win in gambling, right? If you lose 10 times in a row, it must mean the 11th time's a winner, right? Do you get the same no matter what? Is that the winning screen? Pull it again, Clem. Let me see it. No, go for it. Put another nickel in. There you go. Cherry. Hey!
This slot machine. It's the best.
He should be. So it's a 2-to-1 ratio right now. That's not even lined up. What was that? All right, 3-to-1. He's not winning more than he's losing. 4-to-1. I think I chose the wrong parameter. Did I? No, this should be the right one. Clem, how are you getting them to land off center like that? 5-to-1. You've got. I hope your winnings are big. You're really working up a sweat, pulling the machine 6 times. You can go for it again, Clem. There you go, bud. 7. Hey! There you go. All right. Well, as long as that's like a super jackpot. Special award. $50 on 777. And I did call it a nickel machine, so I guess he only needs to win one in every... God, $50 to a nickel? Yeah, he's well on his way to having a winning ratio. We're not even gonna count it anymore. Play 1,000 more times, Clem, you'd still be good. There it is, landing like bizarrely off tilt again. I don't know why. Does that line actually count as like a pure 0 or something?
Slot machine. It's the best.
Oh no. All right, so in hindsight, I probably should have chosen the middle one because I just turned Clem into a gambler. But I also did show Barstow that if she just sits around and does nothing and just claims to be a member of management without putting her hand into an ounce of work, without getting a speck of dust on those fingers for all of the work being done, well, I mean, it's kind of on you, Barstow. You had 200 years to prepare for this. You didn't even bother to build your own desk. Oh, report back to the overseer. I had to build your desk for you, and even after I built your desk, you could have gone down to those computers. You could have chosen what was going on with them. You just didn't want to leave this thing, did you? Oh, you're out of your chair. Should I throw a party for you? This only happens once in every great while.
Slot machine. I can't wait.
I'm gonna get kicked out of Vault 88, aren't I? All right, Barstow, let's walk down there. So this slot machine, you heard about it. So you don't have a lot of time into this, right? Because you took.
Time to check in with the slot machine.
Yes, it is.
I can't wait.
Okay, let's go. So you took the schematic and everything from the existing common. How did you get the schematic from the Commonwealth? You've been locked in here. How did you know there was gambling in the Commonwealth? I need to know that one too, Barstow. And when I came here, you knew I was a vault dweller.
In with the slot
Yes, it is time to check in with the slot machine. You know, I mean, maybe this is just a... Let's give her some space as she walks to hide in her own cloud of thoughts over there. Maybe that's just a side effect of living alone by yourself for 200 years. You just keep repeating thoughts constantly in your head. As a means of not going insane, maybe? Oh, let's clean up the front end of our gambling hall while we're waiting for our overseer to get down here. Do we have anything else? Is there anything vault-ish to decorate with? Is it all just kind of utilitarian stuff? The atrium. Okay. All right, well, okay, we can give it like a nice finished look. What is this? Ooh, that's kind of cool. I like that. It'll disappear into the wall. Anything like, you know, beautiful decorated glass type of stuff? What is this? Sure, why not? We can pretend it's our water fountain feature right in the middle, right? God, if there was a water fountain, that'd be pretty cool. What is this? Oh, just a support for another layer above it. All right, none of that. There really is no like decorational type stuff, is there? Oh, we could make a room above. That did connect for a half a heartbeat. Ah, well, doesn't matter. It's not as great a decoration as it could be. You know what? Let's go back to the water fountain idea. Everyone just needs to pretend real hard with me. Are you ready? We have a water feature right outside of the. There we go. Let's put it down just a little bit. Noink. There we go. We'll have the base. All right, Barstow.
Let's check in with Clem.
Let's check in with Clem. I mean, honestly, we're gonna give him a new suit because his pockets are just filled to bulging in this one.
Try it, Lady Overseer.
I'm so glad you're enjoying yourself.
All right, Barstow. What are your thoughts? I'm happy with the results, but what are your thoughts on this?
After all the experiments, what are your thoughts?
It's done. Finally. Hundreds of years of refining and planning. And it's an unmitigated disaster. Residents wasting time and valuable resources.
But
We can
this
get more
place is
resources.
the best, Lady Overseer. Everyone says so.
You
Yeah,
say
all three of them. They all say so.
this is what you've done.
Yeah.
Vault 88.
This is what you get when you ask a Minutemen to help people. We're actually gonna do it.
Plan to be in this cheery purgatory you've concocted.
You're free to leave. You can go. I mean, you've been here for 200 years. Don't you want to see outside? Okay, what is your plan? We have made a better vault, but what's your plan?
What's your plan then?
That's my business, not yours. I take my
Did I just-
leave of this wreckage you
Did I just create a supervillain accidentally?
hope you get what you deserve. Overseer.
I mean, it's not like I haven't been made a leader of other things without my actual legitimate consent before. So you and Garvey, you should meet each other. Oh, this one's like kind of shiny compared to hers. All right, reduces damage by 15%. Has no real anything other than that. I get a little bit of radiation. Current mods, no miscellaneous, and I've got ghoul slayers in there. Okay, fine, we'll take it. Valerie Barstow, it was an interesting trip with you. I hope you enjoy yourself out there. Make sure you're armed.
Experiments?
We're all done, Clem.
Oh, good. They were real interesting.
Clem, how are you? First of all, thank you.
Thanks for all your help.
You kidding? It's been an honor to do, well, anything for you. I guess you're the Overseer now, right? Looking forward to giving the vault
Oh
my
no.
best.
Oh, I can't even ask how he was,
Just
Clem.
need to trade gear with you.
Okay, well, we'll forever be one. That smirk from the side is amazing. No, let me look.
Like Vault 88 soda.
I guess he's doing good. We did add a little bit of light in here, so that so they have a little bit of. God, it really doesn't give much light, does it? It's kind of like eerie night light in here now, more than anything. Do we have like better lighting for the stairwell, maybe? Let's put one more light in here. Something that's a little bit brighter. A good, there we go. A good utility stairwell light right in the corner where it's too far to get power. right here. Still too far. All right. I saw it blink to light. Only there. That's, oh, well, it's stuck in the wall forever now, I suppose. Cool. That's where the light's coming from, shining straight through the steel. Excellent. Clem. Oh my god, you're working still. Oh, that's right. This is the last job we gave him. I mean, technically, we could give the other two other jobs other than food. Should we give some oh, they've only got 2 food and an absolute snot ton of water. Well, you know what? They're smart people. You know what? Right here. Hey, Settler, how you doing? Listen, I need to talk to you about something real quick. I need you to take the water that we've got, yeah, all the extra water, and just sell it every month. Stock it up, sell it, and buy yourselves more food because your tiny little farm here is not going to keep yourselves going too long. Oh, Valerie. Don't pout. You can make a fresh beginning somewhere. Oh, I can't even farm this stuff yet. Look at 3 tiny little plants. That's all they've got going for them. All right, keep up the good job with the farm.
Want to go up top again, Overseer.
Oh, they're so happy here. Should we turn the beacon back on and just fill this place with people? Happy people. Valerie, you can stay.
Take care of the vault.
I've been doing that since minute one. I'm sure that after spending a little bit of time outside, you'll realize that. Can I talk to you?
Please, take care of the vault.
Okay, I'll continue to take care of the vault, Barstow. Since I am now the overseer, what can I... Hello? What just happened? Oh no. Oh no, I glitched it. Hello? Toggle clipping maybe? Can I toggle collision? It doesn't count. Collision doesn't matter. I'm stuck in a chair animation. Valerie, I have to give you credit. You have managed to do more than I ever could. Let's, oh, I guess I shouldn't save it here anyways, because I'm not going to be able to. Son of a gun. We're going to have to, technical difficulties. Give me, look at this. Look, we'll put up our technical difficulty sign. I'm going to have to, real quick, close out and restart out of Fallout real quick. Can I? No, it's not working. We're done. We're finished. Maybe I'll have to move the desk. Let's not sit in that desk again, huh? All right, here we go. Anybody who shows up in this screen is going to be confused. God, he's been starting soon for almost half an hour. Yes, I have. It took a little bit more to get myself going today. Let's try to do a straight continue first. Let's see if popping back into the game fixes it. It's loading right now. Astoundingly awesome tales. For 29 bucks, you too could own this ratty old magazine of a merman abducting a young lady. Attack of the Fishmen. You guys can't see that, of course. I got the starting soon screen up. No, that didn't fix it. We're going to have to go back to a previous save, which means we might have to do a little bit of this all over again. Let's close down Fallout one more time. All right, let's get this restart going. Perfect. Yoink. In just a few seconds here. There we go. All right, here we go. Anytime you'd like to start. There we go. We are going to have to... We're going to have to load. We're going to have to load a new one. One that's not... God, I really... Look at this. We've lost 20 minutes. That's like the whole thing, isn't it? We just start with... This is where we started. Oh, let's say hi to Clem again. As long as we got to go back. That's only a 1 minute difference. The Nerd Rage one. I do like this. I wish you could actually wear some of these pins. Right? You get the, maybe the Adam Cats jacket, and you just pin the heck out of it. Like high school. Do they do that in high school? The pins and the patches anymore? Maybe not. All right, Clem, how's it going, bud? You doing great? You gonna say anything to us? Give us a greeting if we get close? No, that's fine. You're a good man, Clem. Don't worry about it. Well, we're gonna have to do the power and the monitor again real quick. Let's do that, and then we'll just tag. We'll go up to Barstow. Nah, she walks down immediately. I guess really it's just creating and waiting at this point, isn't it? Get our little tower in there. Bink. Let's get our electricity sorted. Bink. You go there. You come down in here with me. Get you minorly hidden. Oh no. Oh no, minorly hidden. That's not minorly. That's gone forever. Where is it? It's on the other side. Is it outside? Hopefully it's just on the other side of this. Wow. I managed to place it right on the floor somehow. That's just my magic arms. Just often reaching through solid steel. Is it steel? I would assume these are all steel, right? Let's stick it here for now. Can I get it further if I reposition? Oh, I can. That's excellent. All right, so that gets connected to power. This gets connected to this. We move this and choose a new operation procedure. Put it right back in the computer room. You know, we've got a chance to make the computer room just like 3 separate computers hanging out, which I kind of dig more than anything. Let's do that. I don't know. If it was a little more cramped, we might have to worry about it a little bit. Let's grab that one. Ignore the cables. We did it last time. We can ignore it this time as well. Okay, I like that. Yeah, I like that. Maybe we'll spiff it up at some point and put some tables and some counters behind it. Maybe we'll do that while Clem is on his way to his riches. Slot machine experiment. Yes. Do we have to read the notes? I don't think we have to read the notes. We already know what it does. Let's just choose lost revenue and accept the parameters. We've chosen this one once, even though there's questionably a middle ground to choose, something that Valerie would enjoy much more. Poor Barstow. Poor Barstow. All right, Clem, go do your thing. Oh well, she'll find something better, I'm sure. We'll find out that she like joined up with Diamond City or something and took over as the new mayor. Oh my God, she is the kind of person that would do that. Because the mayor did cages. What the snot? Yeah, okay. She is the kind of person who lives solely for quitting time siren. Amazing. She is the kind of person who lives solely for just directing what other people are going to do. So yeah, I could absolutely see her as as taking over in Diamond City as the mayor. If we go there and she is the mayor, I'm going to have zero surprise. What I'm trying to find is just counters. What am I doing? Where am I? That gracious furniture? Shelves. I think it was in this. Were there some nice counters here before? No, these were all just tables, right? We've still got a little bit of time while Clem is doing his thing. We can... Oh, I can make my own overseer's desk now. That's kind of interesting. I want, like, those diner counters. That's what I was thinking of putting in between these things. I don't have any. What's happened to the SOE pack? All sorts of... Let's go into stores. I think that might have some. Trader? There we go. Oh, but it's definitely just counters specifically for trading. There's no... See, these counters, this is what I want. Like, I want it without being an actual clothing counter. Oh, see, now you can see the storage. But having something like this between each computer, that would have looked great. How can I get just those again? At one point, I had those. It was something I could choose before I got all the DLC. And then I think the DLC is currently... Oh, that's kind of cool. Nuka Mixer Station, I like that. I think the mods are currently fighting with me. As far as what I can actually create now. Nuts. Structures of the vault, scaffolding, boxcar, doors, fence, elevators, miscellaneous. Can make a train down here. Other miscellaneous stuff. Great, what is this? A what? A cubby post-war. What is a cubby post-war? I need to know. They go on the wall? No, it only goes on the floor. Well, we've made a cubby post-war. Amazing. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do some reloading if we're gonna find those counters again. So, no. I just want to exit. There we go. What is that? Okay, he's gambled for an hour. That was almost perfect timing. Good job, Clem.
I just can't lose.
No, you can't. All right, so the overseer will be down here in like a minute. Does she walk by herself, or do I actually have to go up to talk to her? You know, I might fix those stairs at some point too. Just the fact that they don't need to go up. I would just love to have kind of a dual staircase. You know, kind of like those big mansions where they've got the big staircases that split and one goes to the east wing and one goes to the west wing. Ah, she's on her way. Okay, let's not distract her. Last time we distracted her, she just kept telling us about something. I mean, honestly, Barstow, I gotta listen. I gotta be serious here for a second. I was not internalizing most of what you were saying to us. We will go on our job of cleaning a little bit again. No, let's not. Let's create a new save real quick in case I mistake and interact with anything else in this vault and get stuck. Get rid of this. Well, you know what? I could have put those containers between. That would have looked... Still wanted a shelf. All right, first things first. We were denied one imaginary water fountain, and we need that water fountain back. There it is. Okay, water fountain. Go down a little bit more. There we go. Perfect. Now just, you guys got to work with me on this one. Just picture water spewing out of the top, right? You come down, that just connects at an odd angle, doesn't it? You come down in the morning, And you can wash your face in it. You could take a drink from the water spilling down. We've got enough water. 100 units a day. Because it's enough for each person to drink water for a day is 1 unit of water. What is that? Do we call that usefully at least a couple of gallons, right? Because they have to drink it, they have to wash with it, they have to cook with it. That's at least a couple of gallons, even if you're at the end of your rope trying to survive in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, we'll go with that. So if it's 100, let's just say it's 200 gallons, and they're only drinking so much, and we can recycle it too. Once it fills up in the basin, it's going to keep coming out. Yeah, hundreds of gallons in this thing, obviously. Do we have like little doors? I want little like railing type things. That's what I want. Like just around the fountain. Let's do this. We'll make the imagination complete on this one. Let's make them a little bigger. And sink them right down into the ground. Sink them right down into the ground. A little bigger. A little bigger. There we go. There's one. There's size do we make it? Who knows? There's two. And then the third one. A little bit bigger. Oops. Sorry, Clem. Sorry, Clem. Didn't mean to get you stuck in there for any reason. Okay, 1, 2. This one needs to go back a little further. Back a little further. A little bigger. Okay, there's the fountain. I hope everyone enjoys the fountain. Get down a little more. Perfect. Oh, it's glorious. Yeah, pretend it's a fountain for me, guys, please.
Let's check in with Clem.
All right, Clem. How you doing, Clem?
That slot machine thing is a hoot. Thanks a lot for letting me try it, Lady Overseer.
I'm so glad you're enjoying yourself.
I'm sensing some sarcasm. I'm happy with. Let's choose something different. You know what? Or do we stay with the same? Because we're gonna, as long as it hits the same spot.
I'm happy with how the machine turned out.
You do realize the lost revenue parameter loses revenue, right? It's done.
I just want it to stay the same. I want it to have the same outcome.
Hundreds of years of refining and planning, and it's an unmitigated disaster.
I know, Barstow.
Residents wasting time and valuable resources.
But this place is the best, Lady Overseer. Everyone says so.
Oh, I would love if he had just won while he was talking.
This is what you
Just 777'd it.
World 88 was supposed to be magnificent. I cannot stand to be in this cheery purgatory you've concocted.
Well, we have made a better vault.
Don't you see? All your prototypes worked. The people's lives are better.
Is that even English you're speaking? What you say is nonsense. I take my leave of this wreckage you call.
Okay, I like the vocal choices we chose this time a little bit better.
Deserve. Overseer.
Yeah, you've sacked me with Overseer and given me the second cleanest suit here. 'Cause there's still a little dirt on it. And if we look at Clem's suit, somehow Clem is even cleaner than that.
Experiments? I hope I did good. They were real.
You're a little bit.
Interesting.
You're doing a good job of cleaning up, man. How have you been doing?
How are you doing, Clem?
Doing just the best. People keep talking about how good things are here, and I hope I've done my part. You know.
I get the idea that Clem spent a lot of time living alone, and that his 2 extra vault mates really are just like the most people he could have ever hoped for.
Thanks for all your help.
You kidding? It's been an honor to do, well, anything for you. I guess you're the overseer now, right?
I am.
Looking forward to giving the vault my best.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear it, Clem. Enjoy the water fountain. It's going to bother me if I don't fix one thing. Doink.
I win again.
We've lost him. He's not even going to go to his job doing the soda anymore. He's lost forever to the allure of winning fake bottle caps. Okay. All right, that's better. One more?
You gotta try this,
One more.
slot machine. It's the best.
Perfect. Perfect, done. We'll do this one as well. Why are we wasting time? Why am I wasting time on this? Because this is what it's about. I kid you not. Like, left to my own devices, I would do nothing but build. I do nothing but build crazy stuff all day long. All right, so we're now the overseer. Valerie Barstow has taken her leave of us, which is kind of a shame. Valerie, I do wish you well wherever you go. Anytime you'd like to come back, you're welcome. I'm sorry you're going to have to start at the bottom, though. You're going to have to be a farmer. As soon as we start things out, how do you feel about that? She's resigned to it, I think. She'll be back. She'll be back. I think she'll go out into the Commonwealth for a little bit. She'll realize there's nothing she can do, and she will come back to us. So let's save again, because it did glitch out on us last time. So poof, there that goes. Let me just kind of make sure of that real quick here. There we go. Excellent. All right, I think we're good. I think that's behind us now. Is that Vault 88 sorted? We could sit here and we could build a lot more, but oh look, they have a second story that support post that goes to nothing. It won't even touch the scaffolding if we build it up. That's all right. Is there anything else to do with Valerie here? No, far from home, the Nakano residence. You know, we started this one. We could always travel back out to that poor, beleaguered settlement that's always under attack. Yeah, Coastal Cottage. Coastal Cottage, last time we stopped there, I think the most impressive spot was the 7 death claws in and around there, assaulting the poor place. Let's just leave this amazing nightlight here, which is not at all chock full of radioactive materials. They'll find a use for it. Clem? No, I'm not leaving Clem in charge. Excuse me, I need to leave you in charge. Sell the water, get some food, make the vault happy. I don't even care if the vault's great. Just enjoy yourselves down here with no sunlight ever.
Please, take care of the vault.
Well on the way, Valerie. Don't you worry about it. So where is Valerie gonna go? Who knows? I don't think we actually have to leave the vault. Let's take a stim pack on our way out. Weep. Because it counts as a settlement, and I think you can do fast travel from any settlement. Let's just pop up to the Coastal College. And we will start our next quest, which we did start before, right? We talked to Ellie over at the Valentine's Detective Agency, and she said that a friend of Nick needs some help. It's Mr. Nakano. We're going to go over to his house. So to that end, let's start here. Cross your fingers, everybody. We may end up in the thick of things once more, like the last time we visited this college. It's just 2 people living there. It's a wonderful young couple, but they throw crazy parties. Oh, it's looking pretty quiet, I say, as laser beams streak across the air. Okay, maybe they've toned things down a little. Maybe they haven't toned things down at all. Maybe they're all for the crazy parties still. You know what? However they decide to live their lives is not for us to judge. Oh, this is just a few bugs this time. All right, just a few stingwings and whatnot. Oh, that's fine. Bloat flies. Ugh, bottle caps. I'll take those. All right, you guys enjoy the meat. There's still firing going on down there. Are those Minutemen? No, those are ogres. And a death claw. So first death claw number 1. Is that okay? Death claw number 2. Mix it up with some ghouls. Should we just avoid all of this, or should we mix it up? Let's mix it up just a little bit. We'll help the wonderful death claw out. Nah. Nah. We'll help the couple out. They need to have meat too, right? They can take some Deathclaw meat. Anything nice and fun? More bottle caps, we'll take it. All right, 2 Deathclaws. Do I hear 3? 3 Deathclaws. No. I see a group of synths though that we don't need to play with. And I hear a missile launcher going off over there. That would mean either raiders or orcs, right? Those are the ogres. The mutants. I hear another Deathclaw up there. Is that there are 4 Deathclaws? There we go. Or is that 3? Oh, that's not even a Deathclaw. That's just an actual ogre. He can do his own thing as well. Last time we tried to get up and have some fun up here. We went up the road, went underneath the wonderful overpass, and we couldn't figure out where to go from there. What? Okay, zombie time. Zombies mean shotguns. There we go. Get rid of... You guys are in the way. We're just having a nice conversation about the Nakano residence. All right. You actually have to go around to the right. Hello? You actually have to go around to the right. There we go. You have to go around to the right. Because if you go up this way, there's no way through. For some reason, you just can't make it. So head around to the right. I jump up here. I'm sure there's a way you're actually supposed to go, but I like this way because it gives you like a nice, cool overview of the place we need to go. Check it out. We're almost there. And now this is about as far as I've gotten. So everything from here is going to be brand new from me. I didn't even notice the docks last time I came by. Oh, getting stuck in the shrubbery. Helps. Always keep a look where you're going, guys. If you're ever stuck on top of a beachside cliff, maybe watch where those feet are getting put, huh? All right, so this is where I came last time. Maybe you're supposed to take the beach down, but I like watching the whole thing just appear from over top the cliff face. Look at that. The lighting on it. This is a nice little cottage. I would totally live here. Like, not even if it was the end of the world. I'm talking right now. I would move into this place. This is beautiful. But yeah, well worth having the bird's eye view of it. If you come from the beach, I'm sure it looks nice. I'm sure it's pretty. Do they have anything for me in the boathouse up here? Oh. Bobby pin and a uniform and a pistol that I don't need. Oh, as a matter of fact, this is absolutely correct. Something else we were going to do towards the end of the last stream. We can do it right now as a point of fact. Let's look real quick and see if there's anything. What? Anything worth taking. I didn't see a thing up there. Before we head on, we are still in some mod armor, right? This is the Kellogg armor. Somebody made a Kellogg heavy armor. Looks great. We're gonna get rid of this right now. We will come back to. I can't fast travel here. Let's at least tag this place so we can fast travel back to it. We'll head back to Sanctuary because I did pick up. I now have a full suit of the robot armor. I have no idea what it even looks like at this point. But we are going to put that on. We're going to...
Come in. I know you're listening on the other end. Where is she? Where is my daughter?
Oh, I think we got stuck in already. Let's listen to the rest.
She's out there, Ray. Someone has her. It could be raiders or gunners or God knows what else.
Okay, so we know that we're going to be involved in a kidnapping case. We'll come back to him real quick. He doesn't know we're listening outside. He's going to be on the radio for hours more. I'm certain of it. He's already been there for hours. This is fine. All right, let's check out the new armor. This should be armor from one of the DLCs. Never seen it before. We just collected all the pieces. Let's go dump all our junk real quick. All right. Every bit of you can go away. We'll put on the new armor. We'll see what we can do as far as upgrading the armor. Lord knows I've certainly got enough materials to upgrade with now. Look at that. Over half my weight was just junk. I mean, that's how the game goes, isn't it? Perfect. All right. Throw some stuff away. Throw some weapons away. Laser pistol we'll never use. The Garand we haven't been using. Because we swapped out our sniper rifle for the Garand. We do get rid of the scope. We don't use the scope much anyways. Plasma pistol we haven't been using. Submachine gun. Shotgun rifle, Garand, and pistol. Sure, that's perfect. Light metal. Okay, this is all the robot stuff we've been picking up, right? It's all light for now? Yuck. It really is all light. Do we really want to... Oh, the Legend of Vault 88. Yeah, we'll get rid of that as well. These were fun. I do have one cap. One of those is for Preston. We'll do that while we're here, too. God, it's just... Oh, I guess this armor isn't amazing to begin with. Look, it's like 12. Yeah, we'll go over to the light armor. Newsboy cap. And then... Let's, before we do anything with it, let's see what we can do to that armor real quick. Light. Okay, so we're starting out at 14 damage resistance. Oh. Oh, dang. Oh, that weight changes dramatically, doesn't it? We've got weight to spare. Should we just get some more armor going? I don't even know what it looks like. Let's make it all medium armor at this point. This is all just going to add weight. Miscellaneous. Can I make it a lighter build? Ooh, can I make it a super light build? I can. Oh, back down to 9.1 pounds. Yep, that's all we'll do. So we will do ultra lightweight, medium armor. You know, I really do like the fact that they allow you to make it light, medium, or heavy. Oh no. Do you guys see what's happening in the background? Should we ignore this? The Brotherhood's not happy with us again. All right. Time to defend ourselves from the Brotherhood. Not with that, we won't. Is this one of the impossible vertebrates? It is. Look, it's got that yellow tagging on it. I think that means you can't actually take it down. What are they firing at me? That's incredible. Okay, this is one of our guys. Who is this, June? Oh, it's just one of the Minutemen in general. Guys, can you not make Sanctuary a battleground, please? Can I make that one singular request? I'd love to get just the pilot. Oh, okay, there we go. And we know that Brotherhood landing policies at this point are always to find someone's head to land on. And we just want to make sure it's not ours. So he's not actually going down. He really is bulletproof. And he's just playing with us at this point. All right, we'll let him play. We're going to get out of here. Let's just finish our armor real quick and get out of here. Because if we mix it up with these guys, we're going to be here forever. Miscellaneous, we need it to be really light. How much more do we have to do? One more? Okay, that's fine. Miscellaneous, we'll turn to light. Ultralight. Okay, who wants to see what this looks like? Should we go back up into our house real quick? Now we'll go right here. Soldier, carry on. Do your thing. If you find Preston, let him know I've got a hat for him. I don't think we can get into it right now. Robot. What do we look like? Are you guys ready? What is this? It's like not quite power armor, but not quite regular armor. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. All right, we'll wear this for a little bit. Just for a little bit. Not, oh, I can't wear it for too long. The Kellogg plate I'm still wearing somehow. Oh, because, I didn't need to take the Kellogg armor off. What does it look like with Kellogg's regular armor? Where's Kellogg's regular armor? Did I put that in a special place? Didn't I put it here? No, I didn't. I'm not that smart. I didn't think to. It's just stuck in apparel somewhere, isn't it? Under the case. Kellogg's outfit. If I wear Kellogg's outfit under this, does it look a lot different? A little bit different. Not much though, right? Should we just go full armor man as long as we're being... Let's do it. Let's do the full plate armor. It matches everything pretty well. All right, this time we will put Kellogg's armor back where we can find it a little bit easier. Not that it's terribly hard to find. And you know what? Preston's cap. We're never going to miss Preston's cap. Perfect. The Silver Shroud stuff we can't get rid of. Whatever else we're carrying, let's get rid of the aid stuff real quick, and then we'll head right back out. And we'll find what we're supposed to be doing. I mean, technically we're helping Nick at this point, right? We're helping Ellie for sure. Oh, hey. Oh, and I don't know how to say that name. Goosey? Hey, Goosey, how's it going? I just noticed you pop up there. How's your Sunday going? Has it been a nice, long, slow weekend for you? Hopefully. If I'm butchering your name, please let me know how I'm actually supposed to pronounce that. All right, back at the Nakano residence. Hey guys, how's it going? Totally haven't been here before, eavesdropping.
I'm sorry, but we don't have time for visitors or caravans or wherever you're from.
Oh, well, I'm actually from the Valentine's Detective Agency. Pretty good, trying to get into Helldivers too, but the servers are full. You know, I posted one of my last videos and somebody saw that in the background of my video and they said, hey, you know what? You need to get into Helldivers. Have you played it some before? Is it good? I have no idea what the game's even about. I didn't... Sorry, don't worry about it, Nakano. I'll talk to you in a second. Legitimately don't know anything about the game right now. Is your daughter missing? No, let's say we're from Valentine's, because he trusts Nick.
Detective Agency. You asked for help?
Oh, thank God. You have to get working right away.
What's your story with Nick? We failed every single speech check before. Should we fail another one?
So, what's the story with you and Nick?
That is not important right now.
There we go.
You have to help
There we
me.
go. We've racked up another loss to speech checks. Fine. How about we just help
I'm
then?
here to help. Tell me what happened.
It's all thanks to this damn radio.
Our daughter Kasumi likes to fix things. The radio was her latest project.
Until she made contact with some kidnapper who lured her away from us.
Did she
Or maybe
disable it
left on her own.
intentionally?
She's not a child anymore. Our daughter is 19. She knows
She might have
she's
disabled
right
it,
and
yeah.
She's capable. I think maybe she left because she wanted her own life.
No. She would
Oh.
have told us where she was going. She would have said something.
Why is this like half the story of every runaway that we go after?
Find her, please.
I'll find her. All right, that's exactly what I can say is I'll find her. But do you have any leads for me? Honestly, I was excited for it because I played the first one way back when. It's getting a lot of attention currently. As far as I'm aware, everyone really enjoys it. You know what? Let me make a note on that right now. Helldivers 2.
Are you all right?
I'm all right. I'm just writing. Don't worry about it. All right, Helldivers 2. I've got a note. I'll check it out. I'll see what it's like. If it's super fun, I'll probably get into it. Yeah. Do you have any
Do you have
leads?
any idea where she could have gone?
We know she took one of the boats, but that's all. She could be anywhere.
Okay. All right. Took one of the boats, and that's all we know. Fine. I'll go find
I'll
her.
find her. Don't you worry.
Thank you.
It's way better with friends.
Upstairs if that helps.
Nice.
And if you had any more questions about her, just ask.
I have a couple of servers that I enjoy. I enjoy with friends, but everyone is still into the company right now. They've been doing the modded the company with like 12 of them all at the same time, just going absolutely insane, which is just crazy to sit back and watch. All right, so let's talk to Ray. Let's get a little more information from her. She seems to have her thumb kind of on the pulse of her daughter.
Mrs. Nakano.
I suppose you have questions about my daughter.
I sure do. What does she look like, for instance? How do I find her? Yeah, I need details.
I'd like to know more about Kasumi. Might shine a light on where she's gone.
My daughter is strong, focused, careful. That's how I know she's still alive. But why would she leave without telling us? Maybe we... No, never mind. I don't
Just like Ellie, doesn't want to finish anything. Okay, let's fail another check. Tell me what's actually wrong.
Every detail is important, Mrs. Nakano. Don't hold back.
It's just that...
We passed
we've been
one.
Fighting a lot more. All
Oh,
of us. Ever since Kasumi's grandfather passed away.
death in the family will do that.
Only one
Yeah.
that could really talk to her. Kenji and I don't understand machines, but those two could work together for hours. She started
You know, Ray,
studying her grandfather's boat
I gotta
house
say,
into the
it's
night.
not machines
I
that's
thought
keeping
she
you
was just
apart.
trying
There's
to
more to
get
talk
lost,
about than
but
just
now I
components,
wonder
all
what
right?
she was up to.
all right. Well, that tells us a reason for. Look, we don't even need to investigate any further. We just need to look at the boathouse. All right, I'm good with
Nothing
that.
else right now.
I think I've got a pretty clear idea of why she's a runaway at this point. If you guys think the only way to talk to her is just to talk about machines that you don't understand. I don't think I've ever played the company. I got an honest truth for you right here. I've never played the company. I just watched them play, and it is nuts. It is nuts just watching them like, oh, pick this up, don't pick that up. That'll turn all the lights off, and then things get worse and crazy. And I'm just like, yeah, I would be that guy. I would be the guy who picks up the wrong thing every single time. Okay, we've got a jack. This is the boathouse, isn't it? Maybe this is just the shed. Metal bucket, that's important. Lost the metal bucket. That is the boathouse. It's gotta be. What am I investigating with that boathouse? Can we just take a boat? Can we just go off into the wild blue sea here? Let's unlock it as long as we're here. Or just take it out of the boat. The boat would probably float again if you just took the huge safe out of it. Oh, another board game, Time Travelers. Vault board game for Vault 66, Time Traveler. Worth $300, I'm sure. That's what they're all worth. Okay, all right. Well, we're gonna have to cheat. We're gonna have to turn on my indicator. Oh, that's the boathouse. I wouldn't have found it. I would have been going all the way around this one trying to figure out what's going on. Are you more of a single player person, or you definitely more of a multiplayer person as far as games go? And please tell me if I got your name right. if Goosey is in fact the way it's supposed to be, because I don't want to sit here calling you the wrong name the whole time. Wow. Another technical document. Nothing but ammo in that one, huh? So by investigate, apparently just loot everything. Hey, grandfather left a note. Not the daughter, but the grandfather. We'll get to the note in a second, but I definitely see another safe that needs to be opened just before we get into that. Oh, son of a gun, we needed to open that anyways. Kasumi's final holotape. All right, let's read the grandfather's note first. Dear Kasumi, if you ever get locked out of the safe, then the answer is here in the boathouse. Picture where the key is. All right, so we could have gotten a key to the safe behind a picture. Hey, there's some pictures. Nope. Nope. Is there a different picture? Well, I'm glad that I just opened the... Oh, there we go. Is it behind it? Clipboard. Picture. Examine. You find a key hidden within the frame. Great. Well, now apparently the parents will never be able to get the safe open again because I took the key. All right, Kasumi. What do you have for us? What was intended for your parents that I just took?
Project log? Myself. I never really thought about who or what I am, but God.
She sounds a lot younger than 19, doesn't she?
The radio. I was right about the range. I managed to get a signal, a strong signal from up north. There's a group of people up there. They say they're all synthetic people.
Hey, Sid. How's it going? I'll get to you guys in just a second. I just want to listen to Kasumi here.
Where they can be themselves and be accepted for what they are alongside human beings. It sounds wonderful, but then they started asking about me, and some questions came up. Questions I don't have answers to.
That's all about growing up, Kasumi. Don't worry about it.
I've always felt off, like I'm not really supposed to be here, but then there are things in my
No teenager in life has ever felt like they're not supposed to be here. You are a unique person, I guarantee it.
I'm going to go. To meet these synths, I have to know the truth about myself. They
All right.
told me to sail up north to a town called Far Harbor.
Far Harbor is what we're headed
I can
for.
make my way to them from there.
All right, so now we're headed to Far Harbor to find some synths, and maybe their little girl here, who sounds littler than she is. Maybe that's part of being isolated in a farm on the edge of an ocean with no one around you. All right, what do we have here? First from Goosey. Yeah, you got my name right. Awesome, good, I'm glad. Most people get it wrong, and that's what I thought it was going to be. I'm mainly a single player, but I enjoy multiplayer as well. Try to keep it 50-50. Nice. I definitely lead more on the single side myself, unless it's just fun, silly stuff. Like, the company looks interesting to me because there's no of that real, like, super competitive stuff that leads to just leads to arguments online. That's never any fun. But yeah, they're definitely more of a single guy myself. For said, hey dude, just found your channel, love the content. Again, thank you for that, I appreciate it. It's going good. How you've been? I've been doing great. Let me tell you, it's been an awesome weekend. Sundays are my wind down day. That's why I just sit here and babble at people for a few hours on on a Sunday, because I'm just gonna sit down and play games anyways. So why not have fun with, just random people that you have a chance to meet online. So thanks for stopping in, guys. I always appreciate people coming in and talking.
Did you find anything?
I did find something. I found something right in your boathouse. You maybe should have checked there. Is Kasumi a human? Oh, I didn't even like recognize that might be an angle, that she might not have answers because she was never a kid. So she didn't have answers about how she grew up. She was just built one. Oh, what if she was built by the grandfather who knew all about... Yes, I know. I'm thinking this through, Kasumi. Give me a second. I'm a little slow, okay? Oh yeah, so what if the grandfather did actually build her and she is a synth?
I need to ask you an important question. Are you sure your daughter is human?
What kind of question is that?
Wow.
Why are you asking?
That is a question that would come out of the blue if she was really their birth daughter, wouldn't it? So kind of she's going after this group of synths. She's going to Far Harbor. No, let's not tell him where she's going because they might try to go. There's a group of synths.
Your daughter made contact with a group of synths. She thinks she's one of them.
What? That's crazy.
She's not a synth. She's our daughter. We raised her. I gave birth to her. She's flesh and blood, not a synthetic.
The first conversation where somebody else is actually shouting that someone else isn't a synth instead of is a synth. Are you sure? Why would I belabor this? It's maybe she's confused. That's the one I think I want to go to.
Maybe your daughter is just confused.
Oh.
Having an identity crisis.
I finally got into the servers, so I'll be heading out. Oh, enjoy the game, man. Or not, man, depending on what Goosey is. But definitely hit you with a like and a sub. You are awesome. Thank you. And I enjoy small-time streamers. We got to stick together. Heck yeah. If you do some streaming, I'll try to check it out. Let me actually see if I can pop up your channel really quick. So, you know what? I'll just write down your username. That's all I do is make notes all day long. All right, there you go. I got your name. I will check you out a little bit later. I'll see what you've got going on, and maybe we'll catch up again some other time. But yeah, definitely go play that game. Have fun with it. All right. Have you ever traveled up north to where she's contacting? Yeah, have you guys ever been there?
I think Kasumi took off somewhere.
Has the grandfather ever been there?
Do you know what's up there?
Where specifically? I've been up the coast, almost to where the waters start to freeze, but that's a lot of miles.
Okay, all right. I guess we're going to have to talk about Far Harbor, aren't we? No problem. I stream on console for now. I'm going to be getting a PC here in a few months. That's awesome. That's awesome. PC streaming is a lot of fun just because you can kind of tweak everything and have a lot of fun with it. If I had infinite space, I could also record my streams, but I don't have that much room. I don't have gigabytes and terabytes to spend doing that, so I just leave it online. Okay, Far Harbor. Have you heard of Far Harbor?
I think I know where Kasumi went.
Have you been
A
there?
place called Far Harbor.
She went that far up north? God, that explains why she took the boat. You have to go after her. Please, take my other ship on the dock outside. My father's design.
Oh.
It has a guidance system, and it is built for distance.
So their father really did everything mechanical. What is out there?
What can I expect out there, Kenji?
I only made the trip to Far Harbor once, when I was a boy. All I remember is that my father did not want to stay long. Something about the air being bad.
Radiation, maybe? All right, I'll take your boat. You guys can sit here with no boats. I'll be back with it.
I know you haven't asked for a payment, and we can't offer much. But here, please take it. I insist. For expenses, if nothing else.
All right. Oh, 300 bottle caps. I'll take it. All right. Thank you very much, Nakanos. I'll be back. I'll be back with your daughter. Oh. You know what? I dig this place more and more the more I walk around it. I would definitely have a little shack like this and be very happy just living out in the middle of nowhere. With, of course, internet. You can see their internet connected right to the back there, as you would need. All right. Anything to pick up in the boat? No? All right. I guess we're just heading out. Boat controls. It's just the most bizarre. There we go. Leave the Commonwealth. Yes, I'd love to travel to Far Harbor. Really thought that groan was a death claw coming for me. Oh, is it automatic? I guess it's automatic. We can pretend I'm at the controls. It is automatic. Check that out. Hey, you know what? The old man really knew what he was doing. Certainly more advanced than anything else we've experienced. That's really cool. And then you can do it from either steering wheel, and it just does both of them at the same time. Oh, well, if I wake up in Skyrim, I'm going to be upset. Said, since I found your channel, I don't know where you stand with companions, but Nick Valentine has some dialogue for Far Harbor. Companions normally kind of get in the way for me. I don't hate them, you know, I don't Oh, every time you jump, you get sent back. That's what's happening. I don't really hate the thought of most companions. Ow! What? No, stop, please. No. Is Far Harbor supposed to be like this? Is this the greeting I'm supposed to be getting? But of all the companions that I have, Nick and, oh God, who was the guy from the railroad? I forgot him, the alcoholic. Okay. Yeah, I just shot off of the boat. I'd be aiming a gun at me too. God, who was that? It was so Nick was one of my favorites as far as companions go anyway. Should I go back and grab him? Is it worth hearing all the stuff he says? Talk to the welcoming party. Let's grab Nick. You want to grab Nick? We'll grab Nick. We'll hear some extra bit of nonsense that Nick might have to say. Far Harbor. Oh, I have to travel back. I can't just... Oh, I can. Fast travel to the Commonwealth, please. Barstow, 352. I don't like the puzzle part of Far Harbor. Ooh, okay. I like how they tried something new, but it wasn't very good. All right, I gotta be honest. I've never done Far Harbor, so if there's a puzzle in it, please forgive me if it takes me a little bit to figure it out, because I'm walking into it blind. Yes, I know the game is like a decade old, and I've played it more than I should reasonably have played any game, but I simply decided to walk into all the DLC blind. Nick? Oh no. I'm not going to be able to talk to him until we, Okay. Nick, how's it going, my bud? My dude, my synth.
Nick,
Time to hit the road?
Absolutely is. Let's go.
let's head out.
Well, all right.
And I managed to get him just before more firefighting started. Sounds like we're going to have a little bit going on.
Be growing well.
Let's grab some fruit on our way out. They say it's growing well, but I can't grab any of it. Okay, rockets, definitely time to head out. Let's just head back to Far Harbor real quick. All right, says he's got a backstory to it, actually. That is kind of cool, which makes sense if there's synthesis in Far Harbor, that Nick would have some comments to make about it. And Barstow says, I just auto beat the game like 2 months ago. Sweet. Well, I did the main storyline already. So we met Father. we talked to Father, disagreed with him, and left things in smoldering crater style. No, I'm not lost. I'm pretty good, actually. Look, I'm actually a helpful person. That should help ingratiate us to them, right? They get attacked, and the first thing you do is take care of their attacker. Oh no. Is this place constantly under attack? So far we've had robots, we've had raiders, and we've had bugs so far. Just the Wild West out here. What in the actual heck? You can sit down. All right, that's quieted everyone. Hopefully. Oh, and the extra fighting isn't... It's the War of the Commonwealth mod, which I am definitely running. Thank you for that. Absolutely. Should I shut it off for the DLC? Just so it's a little bit, like, not crazy for you guys? You are supposed to be shot at the first time you're there. I screwed everything up. So I did the whole vanilla game. I did vanilla. I played it with no mods, and then after I beat it, I said, you know what? Why not just throw in my normal mod list? Yeah, you know what? If this is going to happen the whole time, I tell you what, guys. Give me. Here, look. This is the only overlay I have right now. Give me about 30 seconds. That's all it's going to take me to put a quick save on this, reload. And get in here without War of the Commonwealth. God, I like that mod, though. I like how crazy it is. I have a feeling that if I keep running it, it's definitely going to get in the way of the storyline. So just for the sake of not making everyone crazy, plugins. War of the Commonwealth, disabled. All right, we're headed right back in, guys. If I took more than 30 seconds, well, I apologize for that. Poof, there we go, we're back. I need like a temp screen, right? I need like a like a technical difficulty screen or something, which should be crazy easy to do with Fallout. It's given me grief. We might just have to turn War of the Commonwealth back on. There we go. We're back into it, guys. Oh, I like it too, but man, you're going to be fighting constantly. I like that. Definitely like Skyrim. One of my favorite mods is Organized Bandits in Skyrim, and they have their, what is their war? They have a war mod as well, right? And I just like the fact that everywhere you go, you're just constantly knee deep in nonsense, you know? That to me makes it a lot. Oh, War of the Commonwealth. I know. We'll start without it. You know, when I'm just playing by myself and you just wander from place to place, it's kind of fun to just be. You always have that what's going on. You know, there's a super fun mod, and I can't remember the name of it, for starting out in Fallout, and it's
This is Far Harbor. We don't get many visitors.
We've done this chat before. We'll do it again in a second. But real quick with that mod, junkies and stuff will randomly come after you.
This isn't your dock. It belongs to
Oh,
the
let's
whole
listen to the
family.
story real quick.
That means strangers are welcome. Sorry, you've caught us during a difficult time.
Yeah, no kidding. I helped with some of the difficulty.
Not all visitors have good intentions. So, what's your business here?
Oh God, it's Diamond City all over again. I'm looking for a kidnapped kid. I'm looking for Kasumi,
A young
specifically.
woman from the Commonwealth named Kasumi may have passed through here. Her family hired me to find her.
Some sort of detective, huh? Well, she came through here all right.
At least we know she made it this far.
Mariners incoming.
Are they?
You.
Are they a worry?
Down and I'll answer any questions you have. Take a post at the top of the wall near the main gate.
Take
The hall never
at the
lets
top of the hall, huh? All right, we can do it near the main gate. Oh, this is not a wall. I'm sorry, ma'am. I've completely failed you. How about I just stand right here? What is with the fog? Is this something to do with the story that I'll be finding out?
There's no time. Look to the fog. They're coming.
Are you bad? Oh, you're good, huh? Follow Captain Avery. Where is Captain Avery? Are you Captain Avery? You are. Oh! Ugly. I don't even know what I'm shooting at. Just some sort of night terror. It shows up in fog. All right, so is this going to be like a straight up? We're talking like a 40s 50s radio mystery that I'm solving with Nick Valentine's? Because if it is, I am totally up for that.
No. Eyes on the fog. Something's coming.
That's the noise of one of those lobster folk, isn't it? Oh. All right, are we done? I'm on fire somehow. Did they spew fire at you?
The hull took a battery.
All right, let's go back down to Avery. Real quick here. Like more random encounters. It got boring for me, so I turned War of the Commonwealth on, and it was great. Then I go crazy and download another mod called More Spawns. Oh, those are... Okay, so those are both good. Look for this mod. I can't remember what it is, but it makes... You are basically randomly targeted. Anytime you come out of a door, anytime you walk into a new cell in the open world, you have a chance of being targeted. And when you're level 1, you can straight up be targeted by like level 10 people. So it really keeps you on edge. Every time you pick up chems, chem people can come out. All right, let's keep talking as she's running. So, you know, basically druggies and whatnot will come after you because they know you picked up chems. Oh, it's awesome. Oh, you're very welcome. Nick, any comments about the crazy we just went through?
Hey.
Do something for you?
Hey, Valentine.
And the people of the Commonwealth slept soundly. For the greatest monster was
It's talking about the Institute.
took a lot of guts to do what you did. I know it couldn't have been easy.
What do you mean? It had to be done.
Had to be done.
You'll get no argument from me. It's hard to even wrap your head around. A world without the Institute, lurking in the shadows. But that's the life the people of the Commonwealth will get to lead now. All thanks to you.
Oh, are you okay with it? He is a synth. He doesn't seem to support he never supported the Institute, so I'm pretty sure he's okay with it. Let's give him some credit, too.
Didn't do it alone.
Sure. But we both know without you, none of this would have ever been possible. This is a brave new world you've ushered in. But I suppose it'll do.
Wait, are you saying it's not a better world? I guess, you know, I didn't really do much but get rid of one boogeyman, so sure, I'll agree with that, Nick.
I don't have time.
Captain Avery?
And now you see what we're up against. The fog and the creatures it spits out have taken the whole island from my people. For your help when we needed it. You deserve this.
More caps? Hey, you know what? I got more caps for trying to find a kid I haven't even found yet. I'm just trying to say. What is the fog? You've lost your whole island. Everyone's got problems. What sass? Let's just talk about the fog.
The fog.
Where to begin? The fog's radioactive, right? But there are pockets of it, the deep fog, that are hard fallout. And as deadly as that is, that's only part of the problem. Things live in the fog, thrive. You think what attacked the harbor's bad? Oh, there's far worse further inland.
Let's just leave this for a second here. I'm going to write that down. Said I might be talking about the SKK. Here's the thing. I upgraded the PC months back, just months and months ago. And when I did it, my old HDD, yeah, like an actual spin-up kind of hard drive, is where I had all my mods. It did not survive the move. I don't know if I just set it down too hard, if it was just its time to go, but I lost everything that was on it, and I've been rebuilding my mod list since then. So yeah, I've totally forgotten what the name of the mod was, and I have no way of looking it up. That sounds familiar, so I'm just going to say yes, tentatively. All right.
Take your time.
Yes, I am. Thank you. It's impressed. I am impressed you've survived. Those things were kind of crazy.
If you managed to survive despite all that, it must be tough.
Ornery, more like.
I'm done cowering behind your damn hull, Avery. Time you
Wow.
let me deal with the real problem.
Alan's ready to go.
People and my guns, I can end those children of Adam cultists for good.
The fog's been here forever. The children didn't make it.
Before the rat eaters came, the fog was under control. They come, and it all goes wrong. It's time we do something.
All right, so Alan might actually be going after a witch hunt here.
All this nonsense.
Okay, what are the children of Adam doing? What have they been up to? Jinx the Main, hi, how's it going? How's the end of your weekend been going? Depending on where you are.
What's the deal with the children of Adam?
They're religious folk. Worship the power of Adam, which is radiation.
Oh, I've run into them
If you want
before.
details, you'd have to find and ask them. We used to have a peace with them. And
They have my least favorite weapon.
menace named Alan Lee.
Now that's enough. That creature came into the harbor saying that it was Adam's will that we lost our land. That it was Adam's goddamn will that we lost so many friends and family. And that the Atom would wipe this whole place clean of us.
If it were
It almost
up to
did.
me, you'd hang for what you did to that preacher, Alan.
He napped the preacher, huh?
What did he do to the preacher?
Alan pulled a gun on him. He claims the preacher reached for his. We don't have police, or really any law, just custom and popular sentiment. And after everything the preacher said, it was abundantly clear doing anything to Alan would have made matters worse.
Okay. Did the fog actually get worse, though?
Have the children made the fog worse?
Absolutely not. There's not one bit of evidence.
Geiger counters don't lie, Avery. The fog's gotten more lethal year over year. And now the fog's covering the whole island. But only after the children came.
Did you measure it before the children
Well,
came?
as I do,
Ave?
that's happened before. Sure, people have theories the children are involved, but no one, and I mean no one, has proof.
All right. let's maybe not resort to napping everyone in the cult. How about we just get back to business?
Get back to business.
Sorry for all that. You're here for Kasumi, right?
I am.
She headed inland to the Synth Refuge, Acadia. Getting there will be dangerous. You'll need a guide. Old Longfellow.
I hope I don't have to give up
Everyone
Nick
knows
for the
fog like
guide.
him. But word of warning, he's a bit of an acquired taste.
That's like every follower. Who is he?
What's Old Longfellow's story?
He's the best hunter on the island. Fearless. Some say crazy. If someone needs to get to Acadia, he's the only one that'll do it. But people around here are known for being stubborn, willful, and other less flattering things. But Longfellow's got a reputation even among us.
Okay. Well, I'll take the guide. Why not? Thanks for the tip.
Thanks for the info.
Best place to look for Longfellow's at the bar. The last plank. And, please, lend a hand around town if you're able. Even if it's
She does pay for
flat.
work, so.
People like the Mariner and Cassie and others need help. And let me say something you might not hear again. Thank you.
Your cap said thank enough.
Why my guns now? Hey,
Ooh.
let me ask you something.
What's up, Nick? What's going on?
Something wrong?
Well, I sort of had the same question. I wanted to make sure you're holding up all right.
I'm all right, but why are you asking?
Why do you ask?
I just had a hard go with the transition myself. Took me a long damn time to get a feel for this place. Thank goodness I found Diamond City. It's got its flaws, sure, but it beats the hell out of anywhere else in the Commonwealth. Of course, when I took up there back when, people were just as scared of the Institute as they are now. Maybe more. The massacre of the CPG was still pretty fresh in people's minds at that point. Folks were still losing sleep over the broken mask. Plenty of people...
Am I supposed to know those two events?
...moving in to melt down the reactor or poison the drinking water. But at the time,
Oh.
they wouldn't exactly turn me away.
Broken mask and the CPG mask. Okay, I get to ask about both of them. Oh no, that stinks. I just had to rebuild my mod list a few months ago, so I know how that goes. It's crazy when you know there's like a couple hundred mods and you just can only remember about 50 of them. I don't think he will replace Nick. Just until after he heads you to Arcadia. I think I could be wrong. That's all right. Well,
Nothing to say on the subject?
no, Nick, give me a second. I'm a slow thinker. You know this about me. Yeah, no. Even if he replaces him for a little bit, that's cool. As long as I get the extra story and whatnot from Nick, I'm pretty happy with that. All right, who is the Broken Mask? I do want to know.
Broken mask?
This was long before I'd moved to town, but apparently some gentleman type shows up in
Boy, his voice is barely
heads down to
rising above the
Guess he didn't like
the boats
mood,
clanking
so he
around, huh?
pulled his pistol and opened fire on the folks enjoying theirs. When security finally put enough holes in him to drop him, they say he was full of servos and sprockets, just like yours truly. Seems he malfunctioned, went berserk. It was the first time people realized that synths had stopped looking like me and started looking like them. Considering what these folks went through, I felt real lucky they let me in the front gate at all.
I got to agree there. What was the CPG massacre?
Massacre of the CPG? What's that?
The Commonwealth Provisional Government. Years back, a group of settlements tried to get together and form a coalition. Every settlement with even a hint of clout sent representatives to try and hash out an agreement. Only the Institute sent a representative of their own, a synth. The man killed every rep at the talks.
Of course he
The
did.
Commonwealth Provisional Government was over before it even got off the ground. I took up in town not long
Wow.
after. I was damn lucky they didn't just tell me to scram right then and there.
All right, so there was actually a lot of like anti-synth justified fear when Nick showed up. That makes sense.
Why'd they let you in?
Because I'd rescued the mayor's daughter. Gal of about 15. Pride and joy of the mayor back then. Man by the name of Henry Roberts. The young Miss Roberts decided she'd run off with some caravan hand she'd known for an evening.
Very tactful, Nick. I appreciate
A
it.
gang of kidnappers. I didn't even know who I was rescuing. Just stumbled on a crying girl and 4 toughs. I took her home and the mayor dubbed me a hero. Offered me a place in town. Lots of folks protested, said I was a spy, but he wouldn't have it.
So Diamond City has had effective mayors in the past.
But I never tried to hide what I was, and people seem to warm to that.
All right, that's kind of cool. You took down 4 guys by yourself. I believe it. Nick's a pretty good tough by himself. Beep beep beep. Is that me censoring the words Nick says? But you're not a spy, right? I know he's not. Was it hard settling in?
Hard settling in?
Well, they sure didn't make it easy. I started off doing the jobs no one else wanted. I got more banged up being Diamond City's handyman than I ever did living out in the ruins. But I guess folks never forgot I rescued the mayor's daughter, so they started coming to me when people went missing. Wife runs off with a new paramour and takes the rent money with her. Talk to the synth. An upset father decides moving him...
Oh, when I ask about the 4 toughs, he'll say something funny. Okay, we'll ask about the 4 toughs. You gonna say something about them punching him in the nose and breaking their hands or something? I'd be about that.
Do the handyman stuff anymore. Hell, I was so happy to do it, it was months before I started charging anyone.
That's not great, Nick. But you're a good man.
But it was Nick the detective folks came to see. It was about then that things finally started feeling normal.
Oh, I'm happy for you, Nick.
A long time to realize that home is where you make it. And with some time and effort, this place can be home for you, too.
This place? Far Harbor? I don't think so.
Want to get moving?
Sure, I do. No, wait! Tufts! Tufts, hey. Nick!
I'm all ears.
Gotta ask you about the Tufts.
Go ahead.
Oh no, I think I've lost it forever.
A lot of people out here could use a hand.
I'm done. I finished it. Oh, Seth, I'm sorry. It's gone forever. I should have asked about the Tufts. I just figured he would have said, like, oh, you know, okay, I'd never mind.
That's all for now.
I'm a synth. Like, punch him in the gut, break a hand, punch him in the nose, and there goes the other hand. You know, as you would expect from trying to fight somebody made of mostly metal with, I don't know, rubber over top. Is your face rubber, Nick? What's it made of? Polyurethane? Something.
You're that mainlander who just got here.
I am.
You better watch yourself, because this island sees and hears everything you do. I should know.
Okay, give me a second. We'll see where my last save was.
Down the greatest family that ever set foot in Far Harbor. It's a tale of greed, blood, and vengeance.
This is totally like a 50s radio show, you know, mystery. What family? What family? I want to hear about it.
Sounds interesting. I'd like to hear it.
I thought you might say that. My family, the Daltons, was the pride of Far Harbor for generations, even back before the war. It was lumber and fishing that made the Daltons rich. But they got greedy, took too much from the island. The island's been getting revenge.
Story old as time, Cassie.
Killing us off one by one. I'm the last Dalton still standing.
You're sitting.
But now our story takes an unexpected turn. A mysterious stranger comes to Far Harbor. Someone strong, someone capable. With the stranger's
Tell me she wouldn't be right at home, like in gypsy clothes, in a hut somewhere. Nick? you mean me? Is it me? I'm the stranger. Let's just be a little more confident about it.
I'm the mysterious stranger who's going to help you avenge your family.
Ah, you're a quick one. Good. You'll need your wits about you, because your part in the story is filled with danger. Now, on to the first chapter in our tale of vengeance. That would be the sad story of freckle-faced Petey. Petey was my cousin. He was a good lad, never caused trouble. He thought all those freckles brought him luck, but, well, not so much.
Really going on about the freckles, aren't you, Cass?
At the National Park campground when the island sicked some feral ghouls on him. Island's a sneaky bastard when it wants to be. Anyway, he made it back to town, but died from his injuries that night. Of course, those ferals are still out there, waiting to kill the next poor fool who comes along. Damn shame.
Okay, for the rest of this conversation, I'm just picturing, like, being inside of her gypsy caravan right now. Where are the ghouls? I'll avenge Petey. I don't know Petey. Let's just ask about the ghouls.
Where did you say these ghouls were?
National Park campground. It's pretty much straight west of here.
West. Okay, no promises. Yeah, I do have no promises about Petey.
I'm not promising anything, but I'll think about it.
You want to take your time thinking about it? Fine. Just tell me when it's done.
Absolutely, Cass. I mean, let's be honest. I'm gonna go mix up with the ghouls just because that's fun to do, but I don't need to do it for Petey's sake. I don't like the way he's looking at me. All right, let's throw a quick save at the game right now, and let's see where the last save was. How much time we would need to get to. Oh, I just got a random saver going into my menu. The exit save was just before that battle. Let's do the battle again real quick. We'll come back to this. Let's do the battle again real quick. And I'll ask about the toughs. I don't know if it's worth it. It's worth it. You know what? If I wasn't playing a game to be entertained, what am I even doing here?
This is Far Harbor. We don't get many visitors around here.
Weapons are what's gonna win us back our island.
Alan Lee.
No freeloaders are more help, mainlander. So you can get back in your boat and leave.
I didn't hear that last time.
Dock. It belongs to the whole town.
I think it was a little bit too far for me to hear what Alan was saying.
Are welcome. Sorry, you've caught us during a difficult time.
Is it difficult because there's a camera stuck inside Alan?
Not all visitors have good intentions. So, what's your business here?
I'm looking for Kasumi.
A young woman from the Commonwealth.
Let's zip past this because we've already heard all of this before. Okay, we know where we need to be. Let's jump up there immediately. Let's actually get up here a little bit so that we can be a little bit closer and a little bit more effective on things. We just need to wipe these guys out quick to get the story going. All I want to hear is Nick's humorous comment about the toughs. Wow, the fog really does creep in, doesn't it? How much can I get out here before I fall? There we go. This is a good vantage point. I think only the second group shoots fire, right? All right. So we got a few stragglers, and then we got more stragglers coming from this way, right? Last time we did. There they are. Nope. Somebody with the Molotovs. Good job. I think I had a better vantage point the other way. Things didn't disappear underneath me. Okay. Oh no! They slept one. I was too slow on the trigger. Nick, what are you doing down there, man? Are you just... Do you think that you're inedible so it doesn't matter to you? Is that... Is that it? We're clear. You know what? I didn't check these guys last time. Should we check them? Let's look at what they've got. Irradiated blood and a whole lot of it. And they just look like Gollum. And those look like Gollum's pet with a hot plate. I'll take the hot plate. Rat poison, fishing rod, sure, why not? They don't have anything interesting. An extinguisher. A straw pillow. I'll take the straw pillow because why not? I don't need any of that stuff. We don't need to be weighing ourselves down too much. I still don't know what's in here that I can pick up. Oh, poor man. We'll leave him alone. Oh, wow. A whole bunch of them got dropped this time around, huh?
The children of Adam are dangerous. Don't trust them.
I won't trust him, Harbor Woman. All right, Captain.
Avery.
And now you see what we're up against.
Oh, Phil, what's going on, man? Thanks for letting me know you were on. Hey, anytime, man. I haven't changed it. 2 p.m. My short should have gone out and told you about it. Did you see my short show up?
If you managed to survive despite all that, it must be tough.
Ornery, more like.
I'm done cowering behind.
So we're skipping a little bit of dialogue here because we've actually heard all these people talk. I missed a section of dialogue with my companion. So we're just going back to get to that dialogue real quick.
You're here for getting there. No one knows the fog like him.
It's got a lot for me to remember. Isn't that my line normally? Thanks for the tip.
Please. And let me say
All right. So this is what we're doing is Nick. Normally, you know me, I tend to go without companions, but apparently Nick is kind of tied to this whole town and this whole expansion. This is the DLC we're playing, and he has some funny comments to make depending on where you go.
I'm listening.
Nick.
And the people of the Commonwealth slept soundly, for the greatest monster was gone.
Nick, don't walk away while we're talking.
Guts to do what you did. I know it couldn't have been easy.
Can I block him? There we go. It had to be done. He's talking about the Institute, of course.
It's hard to even wrap your, but that's the.
And then he talks about how he came to the Commonwealth, and he came to Diamond City. And he took out a couple of toughs. And I haven't
See what I can do.
I haven't talked to him about the toughs.
Something up?
I screwed it up. I can't believe I did it. I screwed it up. I chose the wrong path. Whatever. You should get a hat like his. What hat is he wearing right now? I think I had both the hat and the jacket. Didn't Nick give me both when I joined the detective agency? I think he did. Never mind, Nick.
All right.
Okay, well, we're gonna have to make up a story now for Nick because I've gone back and screwed it up. Let's just go back to where we were before I went back in time the first time. So Nick comes to the Commonwealth. All robots are causing trouble and making mayhem, and he is the only good robot in the Commonwealth. So he accidentally rescues the mayor's daughter. She's being roughed up by 4 toughs. Oh dear. Did I just freeze? I think we just froze, guys. The game doesn't like me making up my own story about Nick. And so yeah, get him to like me real quick. Get him to like me real quick. Okay, so he can just follow me, and as long as he has as long as he hits another relationship point, he'll have that conversation, huh? Okay, that's fine. I like making up the story more. We're gonna have to do this real quick, guys. Close your eyes. Nothing's happening. Certainly not going to kill the game real quick. And restart it. Yeah, said sorry, man. It's just giving me issues trying to get to there. Oh, don't worry about it. We'll restart. It's not a big deal. It'll restart pretty quickly. I don't know if you guys can still hear me when the black screen is up, but you should be able to. There we go. You should see it now. All right. Let's load that island right there. Let's not go to the end of the dock. Maybe the end of the dock is causing me glitches. I don't know. Oh, it's the sniper we've given up on. So we have a better sniper. Without any glass on it, though. It's got to be said. We need to put a scope back on it at some point. But it is the M1, which is just the one I enjoy. All right, Nick.
Hey.
What's the plan? What do you need?
It's yours to blame. It's not yours to blame. My computer froze up, man. No worries. Don't worry about it. So if we talk about the relationship.
Well, traveling with you beats being held prisoner in some vault. I'm sure. So, yeah, I'd say we're fine.
Okay. All right. Never mind.
Sure.
All right. Next time we level up, we'll have a talk with him. So if it's not specific to this, I should be able to find it out later in one of my other playthroughs. So it's not something that I'll miss. I'm not worried about it. So, Said, thank you for for the direction, but that was on me. I screwed that one up. The Mariner, how's it going?
The hull took a battering, to be sure. But she wouldn't be standing at all if it weren't for you. They call me the Mariner. Shipwright, handyman. The only one keeping the harbor afloat. Well, besides Captain Avery.
All right. Am I enjoying the DLC? I am. So Vault 88 was awesome. I really enjoyed that one. It's like 4 hours of a watch if you want to go back to last week's video and watch that. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. So now we're doing Far Harbor, and I kind of just started it. We're only about 20 minutes, half an hour into the real content.
All the time in the world.
I know you do, hon. Don't worry about it. So why haven't you been getting help? Nice to meet you. I want a reward. I'm lucky you're here. Or is she lucky she's here? Why is nobody helping you?
Doesn't anyone help you?
Each harborman is the captain of his own ship. Worked fine for generations on the homesteads. Your land, your rules. But when the island pushed them onto my dock, one by one, the ungrateful bastards expect me to look after my land, even though they're squatting on it like wretches.
Okay, I can see your anger. Why do you put up with it, though?
If it's that bad, why put up with it?
I couldn't very well toss them back into the fog, could I? Bad luck, that. Surely their spirits would haunt me to my grave. And that's a fact.
They all kind of believe in ghosts to some extent here, don't they? Well, it's nice to meet you.
Likewise. I hope the island doesn't kill you quick.
I hope it takes a nice, long time. Yeah.
Willing to lend a hand. In order to do proper repairs, I need tools. Specialized tools. And they won't be easy to come by. 450 caps if you can, though.
Sure, I got nothing but money. Do you want it? Why do you need them? Before I give you
Kept
money.
the walls together this long. Why do you need special tools now?
I want to build the hull up proper, make it strong, and keep those blasted crabs out.
Okay, you know what? I'll do it. You want 450
Sign me
caps?
up. I'll help.
Eagles
Have it.
Cove Tannery. Tools are certain to be there.
Now get. You run along with you. Thanks, Mariner. I'm happy we had this conversation. Oh, basically Nick says, didn't have to. Back then, synths were even more of an unknown quantity than they are today. Told them I was rigged to explode and started going beep, beep. Oh, that's where you got the beeps from. That's amazing. Holy crud. I like it. You see, like, stuff like that makes people fun. I like Nick more just knowing that. All right, we have to go to the bar, right? Nope, I got all the guns I need, friend. You're good.
I don't have time for you.
Wow. Ouch, Sandra. That hurts a little bit. All right, so doctor, we don't need to talk to the doctor.
Welcome to the bait shop. If you need any odds and ends, I'm your man.
I don't. Let's do a little save just in case I glitch out again. Where's the bar? Didn't she tell me to go to a bar? Let's cheat. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, I am supposed to go to the bar. There it is. The last plank. Oh, God. They could have had other... You know, it's a bar on a dock. It could have been like Buoy Your Spirits or something. They could have had many more amazing names than the last plank, I think. All right, let's sit. Let's sit before we even start talking to him. Like we belong here. All right, Harbor Man. Old Longfellow. Wow, very Sean Connery-esque look to his character, isn't it?
Captain Avery said you can get me to Acadia.
Heard there was a scuffle out there. You get your hands dirty? I'm done leading.
Nope, used my gun, thanks.
Last fella couldn't keep up. Last 5 minutes.
Oh, but I really do need to get to Acadia.
Tell me about Acadia.
Strange folk like that. Call themselves synths. Seems to me they just want to be left alone, to live their life in peace. They've done some good turns for us islanders. The fog condensers, most especially, wouldn't even be a Far Harbor left without those.
We did see those. Fog condensers, yeah, the things we saw while we were fighting, defending.
They're a tricky bit of science. They keep the fog away. Powered by the wind farm, the synth fellows got up and running. Us islanders don't particularly like being obligated to them. But there you have it.
I saw that. You talking about the magazine right in front of him? I didn't see it until I had already sat down. We'll grab that before we before we leave, though. Oh, should I just bribe him straight out? Nah, let's tug on his heartstring. I'm looking for a runaway.
Some parents are worried about their runaway daughter. She went to Acadia, and I need to find her.
If someone's headed for Acadia, there's always a story. Yours worth dying over, huh?
Hey, sure. Oh, good. More speech checks to fail. I'll risk it.
Yeah. I've done a whole lot more for a whole lot less.
If that's the way
Persuasion attempt failed again. Yeah, we knew that was coming.
That girl's in some kind of trouble. Time could be running out. We need your help.
Christ almighty. You've seen better days, haven't you?
Hey, don't talk down to Nick.
Like that. Suppose I'll have to help you out of pity. I could get you to Acadia. But you've got to listen to me. Go where I say, when I say it.
Absolutely.
It won't be easy. You stock up on your necessities, Rad-X and the like. And then the real work can begin.
I think we've got plenty of Rad-X. I think we're great. Any other preparations other than the Rads?
Should I make any other preparations?
Ammo, stim packs, maybe a rocket or three. Worse than Myra lurks out there.
We've got all of that. Don't order me around. Well, this is not going to get him to bring us anywhere. Need some time? I sure don't. I have everything with me. Let's go.
Go, Longfellow.
Follow me.
Let's go, Longfellow. All right, Longfellow, look, you've got water all over your magazine now. If you didn't care about it, I'll just take it myself.
Nice.
Islander's Almanac. You've unlocked a POI map markers across the entire island. All right, Far Harbor's Sightseer's Guide. No cost. Wouldn't be a cost anyways. Kind of help myself to that one.
Good to see someone trying to bring it back.
This whole bar is crazy. Let's take off before any of it rubs off on us.
Let's head out of town. Acadia is above the fog line on the mountain. It's a bit of a
Ooh, my favorite part about Longfellow already. He actually runs.
case foul as sin. But it'll help.
What do you give me? Mirelurk jerky. Okay, cool. What does that do? Is it just a health thing? Let's find out what the jerky is he just gave us. Oh, I get some rad resist out of it. Sure, let's... And poison resist. All right, done. All right, I ate your disgusting jerky. Thank you, Longfellow.
The fog ain't like nothing you've seen in the Commonwealth. Mainlanders think a dose of Radaway's all you need. Drags. Fresh ones. Trappers ahead. When the bullets start flying, find cover.
Nah.
Head down if you want to live.
Nope, that's not my style, Longfellow. Don't worry about it. Let me impress you with my amazing negotiation skills. So much for his running. Did you hear me compliment you and that's all you needed? Go after him, Nick. You guys get that one. Guys! Okay, good job, Nick. I was wondering if you were ever going to figure that out.
Someone or something else.
Someone looking for a nap, huh? I'll give it to you. Is this supposed to be like early game DLC? I appear to be knocking people down very, very easily. What is this? More decals. I don't need the decals. I'm not going to take them. Here's a question for you, Sed. You play a lot with mods. I keep finding these decals. Let me go back to this guy. Check it out. I keep finding these decals. Is this something I should be collecting for Far Harbor, or is this just legit a glitch with one of my mod, like putting things on people that shouldn't be in their inventories? It's not the first time I found decals on people. Wow, it is absolutely glowing out here with radiation.
Here's the mountain trail.
Yeah?
We stick to this and we'll make it to Acadia.
Excellent. You go to the mountain trail. I'm just going to take a quick peek and, oh yeah, get some rounds. Wolves? Look, pet the puppies. Come here, puppy. All right. Ghoul Slayer's medium left arm. Reduce damage from ghouls. It is leather. We won't use it. But we will certainly take it and sell it. Oh, those are decals you can put on armor or even the vault suit. Okay. Use a decal workbench with armorers extended. Okay, armor smith extended. Perfect. That wasn't me. I don't know. That actually sounded interesting. I'm excited of coming up against one, Longfellow. You wanna take a detour off the road with me? I think that'd be fun.
Fog eventually rolled back. People resettled, but they got comfortable. Started taking things for granted. Folk got short memories. All this has happened before.
With or without the children of Adam, it seems. Okay, that's fine. So we don't need to blame the children of Adam. Oh, it was a windmill. I was wondering. Just about ready to get jumped here, huh? Oh, okay, we got some more friends. No more. Well, I thought there were no more. All right, let's see what the legendary holds for us. An assassin's synth leg. Reduces damage from humans if we want to wear synth armor. I'm gonna go with nah. Oh, you know what? This is actually pretty nice. If you run off the trail too much, you can always come back to Longfellow, who'll always be on the road. Okay, that makes sense. Clever. God, now I kind of want to go build one of those workbenches and just stick those stickers all over myself. No, thank you. We gave it the office, thanks. I feel like I should switch to my pistol, like, just to conserve ammo, since everything is so easy to take down right now. It's got to get harder later in the game. Oh, it's an Adam person, isn't it? Yes.
Stringing one more soul to their damnation, old man.
Well, what have we here? Another rad worshiping lunatic.
Tell us how you really feel, Longfellow.
I am shielded by my faith.
Okay, good. I'm glad to hear it. Are you here to sell us beads? What's the deal? All right, who is she? Do you know her specifically, or just the cult in general?
Children of Adam preachers started off as pests. Now they're more like a menace.
I mean, she didn't pull a gun on us.
Old man. You. I suggest you go no further. Acadia is a nest of snakes. Beasts that subvert the will of Adam.
Tell me. Oh, what did they do? What's the subversion?
They supply Far Harbor with the means to turn back Adam's holy fog.
Oh.
We fail to avoid such creatures.
Okay.
And instead, seek the only true master of this land.
Is it Adam? Is Adam the master? Can you tell me about him?
All right, I'm listening. Tell me about Adam.
Tell you. Look around. You stride through his kingdom. A land blanketed beneath sacred fog.
I don't know. Have you made your pilgrimage to the glowing sea yet? Are you a true believer, child of Adam?
If he deems you worthy.
No, I'm good. What do you mean worthy? What do I need to do?
What do I have to do to join?
There is a ritual his children must perform.
Oh, good. Sounds amazing already.
You will be rewarded with entrance into our family.
Nah. Nah, I'm good.
On second thought, I'm good.
So be it. But I would be mindful where you step. After all, you are in Adam's kingdom now.
If you're done wasting time with a fanatic, let's go.
Yeah, I'm done, Longfellow. My bad, the mod... Oh, hang on. Oh. Old man, have you checked your eyes lately? Because there was plenty of fog when you said that. Oh, there we go. Here's Acadia. The mod that adds decals is AWKCR. Armor and weapon keyword community researcher. It's part of the armor smith, though. I might... Obviously, I have it. I was going to say I might have it, but, like, yeah, if I've got the decals, obviously I have that one. All right. Old Longfellow, thanks for the tour. I appreciate you. Not many men could have taken me up a 700-foot climb of road like you did.
You need my help again. You come see me.
I'll come see you. Are you going to be drunk again?
Outside of Far Harbor. Good place to tool up your gear, get some rest, or get stinking drunk.
Nice.
Make sure if you're bringing a bottle of something strong, there's enough to share.
Well, you're going to have a bottle because you don't have anything to read anymore. Someone took it. Don't you want to see what happens next?
Already? Don't you want to see what happens next?
You saying you want me to stick around and watch your back?
No. No, I don't. No, go away, actually.
Good luck in there. And I'm serious about the offer. If you ever want to hunt the forests and waters of the island together, I could think of worse things to do.
Is one of them getting drunk? Obviously not. I like that jacket. You know what? This is our next goal. I want to find this jacket. If we find this jacket, it's going on Preston. We gotta find a place that we can buy one of those and give it to Preston. All right, so this is obviously where the quest goes, but I want to look around a little bit first. I want to see kind of what's going on with Acadia. Okay, so we've got, you know, we've got a dome for observation. Got a radar kicking. That's nice. And it is free of fog. Son of a gun. All right, an old lawnmower, because why not? I'm sure that sees a lot of use. Rad-X, nice. And we'll take the gold lighter. I am carrying it, Nick. Don't give me sass for just, you know, helping myself to that which would simply rot away anyways. I'm repurposing it for a good home, Nick. Don't give me your grief, okay? Oh, it's only for Longfellow and it's his outfit. You have to trade with him and give him another outfit if you want it. So I'd have to have him be my follower and then trade with him. Like it's kind of worth it. If we get back to if we get back to the city, the little town, the Hull, I think it was. If we get back to the Hull and I remember to do it, I'll see if I can trade with him for it. But I'm not going to go all the way back just to get Preston. I mean, it is arguably a sweet outfit, but a little bit of traveling to do just to get Preston more clothes, you know what I mean? All right, let's head into Acadia. See if we can find Kasumi? What's bags of cement? Oops. All right. Well, let's not carry cement right now. Again, I have requires a key. I have no idea what we're going to be able to pick up here, so I don't want to grab too much. I say as I grab duct tape, like I don't have enough adhesive. Hello?
I thought to myself, now here is a metaphor worth taking in. You've entered a place of clarity, understanding, peace.
I love what you've done with your hair.
In Acadia, Synthkind welcomes you as long as you welcome us.
I welcome you. You're amazing. I know what he is. He's a synth. I'm just looking for Kasumi.
I came here looking for Kasumi Nakano.
Really? I'm impressed. Few would brave the kind of
Oh my
journey
God.
you had.
If anyone here is old enough to remember a cartoon show from Saturday mornings called Reboot, I'm getting some flashbacks.
Feel free to see her if you'd like. Before you do, though, tell me, do you think Kasumi is a synth?
I have.
Not answering any more questions.
Ooh, Nick just jumped in before I could say anything.
Who the hell are you, really? There's only one synth with that kind of face and a mind of his own, and I only see him when I look in a mirror. Nick.
Oh, he knows Nick.
It can't be you. Don't give me that. What are you trying to pull? I've never seen you before in my life. Please, if you're willing to give me a chance, I can explain.
Well, he is definitely a little bit more straight-laced than Nick. lack of personality? How do you know Nick?
Is this a joke? Do you really know?
We didn't tell him Nick's name, so...
What I know, and you can judge for yourself. We were prototypes, Nick. The first synths capable of independent thinking and judgment.
Keep talking.
One of the Institute's experiments had to do with how our brains could process personality. If we could handle individualized feelings and behaviors, I was allowed to develop mine based on experience. But with you, they wanted to try transferring an entire personality into you.
Okay, so that's why he doesn't have a personality.
Before the personality imprint worked, I saw you wake up not knowing who or what you were so many times. I couldn't let them do it to you anymore. We were the only two prototypes they made. I literally saw myself in you. You were my brother, Nick. I helped you escape the Institute. We left together.
If I were your brother, I'd remember.
That's where you'd be wrong. This happened over a century ago.
Okay, so 100 years after the bombs
There's
fell.
only so much memory that can fit into the prototype brains we have.
I've heard enough. I think you and I need to talk about this. Maybe not now, though.
Sure. We'll talk later.
We'll talk later. This is a lot to take in.
Nick, I don't need you to believe me. I'm just glad to see you again. Whenever you're ready, I'll be here. Now, about young Kasumi.
Look at this man. What has he done with mods to himself?
I asked you before.
Has he increased his memory? Is that what he's done?
If you could indulge me with an answer.
I'm going to say no, because if she isn't a synth, he's going to be mad. And if she is a synth, maybe he'll be happy that we think she's a normal human. I think she's human.
She's human, and she has a family waiting for her.
But imagine what it means if you're wrong. If Kasumi is a synth, then she doesn't have a family. She never had one. Think about how she must feel.
How is that different than being human,
Take
Dima?
this transition lightly. She's facing the possibility of her entire life being a lie. That someone stripped her very identity from her and made her into something she isn't. I want you to understand that before you see her. She has a chance here to live as a synth, not hiding, not pretending to be something else. One more question, if you'll indulge me.
I'll indulge you, Dima. What you
You're
got
here
for me?
Kasumi, but I suspect there could be another reason you came to us. Tell me, are you a synth?
Yeah, I'm a synth. I woke up frozen. That's what it was. I died 200 years ago, and they replaced me with a robot. How would I even know what it was? Yes, that's exactly what he's done. He's extended his hard drive, per se. Yeah, that's kind of what it looks like he's done with all the extra, like, add-ons. That was the first thing I thought of when he said that the stock memory was...
Careful with your words. Admirable.
I'm very careful with my words. I'm slow to speak, Dima. Give me a second. Sarcasm. You want me to hit him with sarcasm? I'll do it. What do you got for sarcasm? All right, Bob.
No, but if I squint real hard in the mirror, sometimes I look like someone else.
I'm afraid when I find that truth, nothing.
Ah, sugar.
I know it might seem impossible that you could be a synth, but tell me, what's the first thing you can remember?
I was with my family. None of your dang business. The day the music died. That's right. Should I have him go first? No, let's play along with this game for now.
I remember being in my house the day the bombs fell. We ran to the vault. We were frozen. I was the only survivor.
No memories before then?
No, my son survived.
Day, and then waking up alone? We so easily accept what's presented to us as the truth, don't we? Isn't it funny how a memory can feel like a whole different reality? People, places, even sounds and colors can change. Or someone else has changed them. I won't
Ooh,
fight.
you should get together with the children of Adam. You two kooks could talk all day with your conspiracies.
Trauma, disease, the background radiation. They all take their toll on the mind. But I can promise you that we will accept you, no matter what you decide you want.
Well, at least you're opening, okay? At least you're very welcoming. Now, onto the thing. Let's thank him. Let's ingratiate ourselves just a little bit to him. Thank you.
You've given me a lot to think about.
I'm glad to hear it. Acadia is open to you. Feel free to walk the grounds. Introduce yourself to my co-founders, Faraday and Chase. And I'm sure you're...
I get the Faraday reference, not Chase, though.
She's usually working down below. Is there anything else you need from me?
Should we just tell him the Institute's destroyed? I don't know. He didn't seem to like the Institute much. Let's let him know.
You should know the Institute has been destroyed.
What? It's over? No more courser hunts? No more slavery? But that also means the technology to make the synths is lost. Our origins have been buried. Not to mention the loss of human life. Sorry. I'm not going to judge the actions of someone who's wiped out a great evil.
That was a
gratitude.
we have no net positive or negative from that, huh? Okay. I'm in the railroad. Yeah, let's hit him with this too.
I'm part of a group that helps since the railroad.
Really? I don't understand why a group dedicated to helping synths would convince them through fear that their only option is to hide.
All right, that's a
Yes,
fair
they
point.
Volunteer for the memory wipe. Yes, not knowing you're a synth makes it harder for the Institute to find you. But the cost, I know how frightening it is. The risk of capture. But sacrificing what you are, avoiding the true struggle to be accepted as our own form of life.
Getting a little bit deep for me, Dima. Go talk to the railroad. See if you can get together with them. Maybe they'll send the synths here instead. Don't you want the help?
Saying you don't want the railroad's help.
It's not about that. It's about how you've let fear blind your cause.
Okay, that's fine. We do protect them though.
Ideals aren't gonna protect escaped synths. We do what we have to.
I know that's what you think. I just... No, I shouldn't judge. I'm over here, far from the Commonwealth, in relative safety. Is there anything else you'd like to discuss?
Are you all synths? Yeah, that's a good question. Is everyone here a synth?
Everyone here in Acadia is a synth?
Yes. Either they were escapees we managed to find before the Institute could, or they were victims of a mind wipe, and we revealed the truth to them.
How do you reveal the truth? I've heard his story. I do want to hear more about his story, though.
Who are you? What's your story?
I came to this island over a century ago, hiding from my creators, the Institute. But after my escape felt secured, I was left with nothing. No programmed task. No false memories. I spent a year just sitting in a cave. Just sitting. One day, it finally occurred that maybe I could decide for myself what to do, who I was. I've been doing that ever since.
I want him to get to the part where he talks about upgrading himself. If we talk about Katie, let's just keep the story going. I want
More about this place.
to know about what he's done to himself first. See if he's going to do it to other synths.
And give them a chance to know what they really are. To embrace it. Beyond that, we just want to live in peace. I don't have any grand plans for expansion. Just existing as we are now is enough. Was there anything else?
No, I'm good. We got nothing else. Dima is actually voiced by the actor who played Nick. So basically he's talking to himself. He sounds different. The Nick voice is colossally different than Dima's. That's kind of cool to hear, though.
I should get going.
Of course.
Perhaps we're in there a long time. Are you feeling all right?
I'm fine. You worry too much.
Sometimes I feel like you don't worry enough. You know we blew 3 more relays this week. I'm coming in. You stay right there.
Oh, we're gonna have somebody come in. All right, let's meet whoever this new person is. Give me 1 second. We gotta solve something real quick. There we go. And just because I tabbed out, we're gonna save it real quick, just in case we get another glitch. All right, Dr. Faraday. Obviously one of the later gen synths, if he is a synth. That's the question I'm coming up with. Here's how many people here actually are synths, right? He voiced Codsworth. I love Codsworth's voice.
Need to be concerned about.
It's not them. I'm concerned about you, Dima. You can't solve all the world's problems. Certainly not all at once.
Dearest Faraday, relax. All will be fine.
Love the chops, Faraday. Okay, so he's got his wonderful charging station, in which he communicates with all the computers, I'm sure. Nick, what do you do? You fixing yourself? You didn't steal that screwdriver from them, did you? We don't want to cause troubles with Arcadia. All right, Dima. It was a nice chat. Nick, come on, let's go, man. Let's leave them to their business. Oh, you know what? No, let's head down here. I don't know what we're heading towards, but the magical markers have told me to go this way. Oh, that's right. We gotta go actually talk to Kasumi. Hey, friend.
Not planning on staying long.
No, I'm not. But is there a problem with me being here?
Is there a problem with my being here?
Maybe. Maybe not. Acadia is only as secure as we make it. We take unnecessary risks, we get careless, and things can go bad. Fast. If
It's understandable.
It's a safe place, then we take them in. Let them live as a sim, without fear. You don't fit that description. That makes you an unnecessary risk. It's nothing personal. Minimizing our contact with outsiders is just practical.
If I had told Dima that I was a synth, would this have all gone differently? All right. How do I get you to change your mind? I'm a good guy. Give me a chance.
To change your mind?
Just don't cause any problems.
Okay, I can do that.
Acadia may not look like much from the outside, but it's all some of us have got. It certainly wasn't what I was expecting, but it means there's hope, right?
That does mean there's hope. Why are you disappointed with Acadia?
Disappointed with what you found?
I mean, look, I don't want to sound ungrateful. If it weren't for Acadia and for Dima, I'd probably be dead. I guess I was just hoping for more somehow. When I first escaped, I had no idea what to do with myself. I was so lost, so scared. But I heard rumors of Chase and what she was doing, that she was bringing people to a safe place. A place just for us. And now here I am, for all it's worth.
All right, what's next for you here?
What comes next?
I don't know. I really don't. I've just got to keep telling myself I'm better off here.
I wish we could ask how long he's been here. Like, is he doing the year in the cave, so to speak? He's just thinking and waiting for inspiration. All right, no, that's his screwdriver he keeps in his pocket. All right, Nick, it's good to know that you've always got a screwdriver with you. Pick doors with it. Should we just jump down? Look, there she is. The girl we need to talk to. Should we go down the real way? Let's find the stairs and go down the actual way. I thought that goes up. We might have to just jump straight down, huh? Oops, sorry. Sorry, Dejan. Just shoving someone out of the way in his own... in his own, I guess it's a settlement. Probably not the best way to ingratiate myself to somebody. Alright. Hey, Deej. I'm sorry, not Deja. Deja's up there. Hey, Kasumi.
Kasumi Nakano?
Sorry, I'm right in the middle of something.
That's okay. What are you working on?
What's that you're working on?
Just trying to cobble some pre-war junk into something usable. Now, do you mind telling me what you're doing here?
Feeling there's a severe lack of people napping. You missed that. That was earlier. Your parents sent me. Let's just start right away with the parents sent me, because if we say I'm a detective, she's just going to figure it out anyways.
Your parents sent me. They want you to come home.
They did what? You came all this way for me.
You
Sure
left
did.
without telling your folks why. You must have known they'd be worried.
Look, my mom and dad, I mean, those people that were taking care of me, they wouldn't want me back. Not if they knew the truth.
What is the truth? You're not a synth because you're a synth. What do you think the truth is?
I'm not their daughter. I'm a synth. I thought if I just left, it would be easier for them. How would that conversation have gone anyway? I've been lying to you this whole time? Your real daughter is dead and I replaced her?
You're only 19. I'm sure they would have noticed that you weren't growing up. What's the proof that you're a synth? You're not a replacement. I understand. You're just confused. There's a push mod that gets people out of the way. Can even push enemies off cliffs and stuff. That's kind of cool. Is it? I think it's just get out the way. Is that the one you're talking?
Not saying anything.
That's because I'm trying to figure out if I want to fail another speech check with you. You're not a replacement.
You haven't replaced anyone. Kenji and Ray are still your parents.
Look, I get it. They hired you to bring
Failed
me
another
back,
speech check.
and I wish I could. I really do.
Yeah, okay, cool. I do have that one.
There's more going on than just the refuge. I can't.
That's a must-have mod. You can't play Skyrim without that mod. There's just no way to get through caves. All right, what's the problem?
What kind of problem is there in Acadia?
It's a long story. I just have to figure out how to. Wait, you find things, track down answers. That's what you do, right?
Bob Frost, happy little clouds. Yes, happy little red clouds when I get mixed into it.
Here, on this island. Something way more important than just one lost girl.
Okay, what's the secret?
What are you talking about?
Where to begin? You saw all those computers that Dima's hooked up to, right? They hold his memories, or offload data from his brain. Or maybe some combination of both? Well, Faraday asked me to help do some repairs on them, and, you know, I got curious. There's like a century's worth of life experiences in there, and that's when I see it.
Happy.
Data models Dima has been
Happy
making.
little trees.
One was the fog taking over Far Harbor. Another was a nuclear detonation on the island. Plus, death counts. What if Dima is so open and welcoming because he's actually hiding something from us? A plan to wipe out the rest of the island.
We should get to the bottom of this. If Dima is putting on an act, we need to know.
All right, we're gonna have Nick fight himself. Why don't you trust Dima? You trusted him enough to leave your house and come up to a very inhospitable place.
You don't trust Dima? After you came all this way for him?
I didn't come to Acadia for him. I came here because this place offered answers. And now that I found a place I belong, I'd rather not lose it all if Dima is secretly planning to destroy everything.
Okay, all right. Let's help
I'll
her.
help if I can. But that's not much to go on.
I know. I've been working on that, but I haven't.
Oh, Valentine liked it. There we go. I'm getting my relationship with him back up again.
Then they come out later looking like they've been arguing. There's actually a storage space right next to there. It'd be a perfect spot to hide and eavesdrop, but it's been locked up. I've also tried breaking into Faraday's terminal, since he and Dima are so close, but the security on it is crazy.
Okay, what do we want to do? Do we want to eavesdrop or do we want to hack? I'm not particularly fond of the hacking. Let's eavesdrop.
Eavesdropping on the next meeting sounds like our best bet. I'll see if I can find a way inside that room.
Okay. Good luck, and come back as soon as you found anything.
From one case to a new one. It's never easy for us.
All right, optionals. Talk to Dima. Gain access to the storage room and something terminal. I guess that.
Someone has the key to that storage room. Maybe Cog? He's always moving supplies around as they come in.
Okay, well, cool. We've got our first little hint. Maybe Cog has something. I can steal her oil can. No, I just wanted to inconvenience her a little bit, Nick. All right, so there is a door that we have to sneak inside of. Everything's more or less right here. How is their power armor? Optional help Captain Avery. I guess I've missed one quest already. Okay, well, it's right here. Do we have a local map that I can look at real quick? Oh, okay. Well, this is a little too local. It's a little too close. All right. Optional, hack the terminal. Optional, talk to Dima. Where's my other one? It's gain access to the storage room. Let's do the storage room first. With everyone looking. Do I need to hide when I do this? All right, good job sneaking, Nick.
Sweet.
All right, we're in. Eavesdrop on the meeting. All right, Nick, close the door. What are you thinking? Is this like a... Nick? Now's not the time for your sass. Is this like a one-way mirror over here? Hide and wait. Okay, we'll do that in a second. There's looting to be done. The story can't progress just yet. Oh, gas canister, of course. All right, hide and wait. Nick? Nick? Told you, I don't have time for your sass. I'll send you right back to Diamonds. Nick? Leave the door alone, Nick. Oh my god, Nick. You're killing me. Leave the door closed. All right, let's hide and wait. Yeah, it's sneak, thank you. I kind of figured I needed to. Oh. Can't turn my Pip-Boy off. I'm just sitting here with all the light in the world on me. Oh, okay. So that must be... Was it Cage? No. Dima, Faraday, and...
Far Harbor and the children of Adam have a right to exist on this island, the same as us.
They're going to kill each other.
Chase, that's what it was.
There's no stopping it. We need to pick a side now.
Haven't we already picked a side? Building the fog condensers around
Chase,
Far
yeah,
Harbor
thank
wasn't
you.
Exactly a neutral act.
We couldn't stand by and let the people of this island die to the fog.
Just like you couldn't just leave the Cult of Adam without a home? Giving them the submarine base was a mistake. The nucleus, as they're calling it, is basically one big fortified position.
Far Harbor had cast them out. They have strange beliefs, but they have always accepted us for what we are. And Confessor Martin was a friend.
Well, the new Confessor isn't. High Confessor Tectus is an unstable megalomaniac, and he's gonna keep threatening us as long as we're helping Far Harbor.
Guys,
Oh.
Can we talk about the elephant in the room? We keep dancing around it.
My old memory banks in the submarine base.
I can't believe you never told me about those. I have to wait until they become a security risk.
I know how it looks in hindsight, but at the time, it was an act of trust. I was honestly more worried they'd accidentally trip the pre-war security and get hurt, giving the children my old home, allowing them to safeguard my old memories. I thought our people would be working together.
Just how secure are the banks? How long do we have? And what's in them?
I've gone over this before, Chase. I don't know what's in them. That's how it works. It's as close to forgetting something as I have, but I've run some projections of worst-case scenarios. If we do nothing and the wrong knowledge falls in
It's a whole lot of uncertainty in this whole quest line, guys.
I'll be in and out in a day.
We can't risk it. They know you're from Acadia. If you're caught or even seen, then it's war.
We should at least prepare her to go in. We're running out of options. I say we tell her how to crack into the memory banks.
You've been working
Yes,
on this
say it
without
loudly right now. And clearly towards the window, please.
Chase. But yes, we've been writing a program that will let you access and download my memories. It's not going to be like a normal hack. You'll be breaking through a version of my own mental network. It'll consider you to be an intruder.
Unless we
I've
have
loaded the
someone
program
with your
some
same brain.
instructions I've recorded that will help guide you through it. I'm afraid it's difficult to explain without seeing it for yourself.
I'm finishing up some tweaks to the program right now. I'll leave a copy of it for you on my desk when I'm done.
Get the program, use it to break into the memory banks. Got it.
Hopefully you won't have to. We'll keep monitoring the situation. I only want you going in if we have no other choice.
Well, I want to look at those memories, so I think my choice is to steal your program before you can do anything with it.
Whatever's in his memories isn't something we can wait for someone else to find. Hey, you mind keeping an eye out for a second? Gotta run a diagnostic. Thanks. What'd I miss?
Bingo. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm definitely like... I'm so happy that's what the game wants me to do, because that's what I want to do. Whoop. All right. Is it... Oh, desk fan. Current projects. Fog condensers. DEMA upgrades. Vacuum tubes resealed after corrosion noted in multiple locations. Adaptive seating motors recalibrated. No additional instances of DEMA becoming entangled in memory access apparatus. Power couplers upgraded. Personal note. I'm concerned that we are approaching the limits of what DEMA's internal power source can safely accommodate. Too much more and he risks overworking. Okay, alright. Well, there's nothing for me to, I was kind of hoping there'd be something for me to apply to Nick in here. Past projects. Reconstructive surgery. What was surgery 12? What did you add in? Subject brought in after incident during trip. Significant trauma to left arm repaired. Full function restored. Oh, okay. So these are all the synths that they brought back. I want to see if there was somebody that wasn't actually a synth. Subject V5 brought in after incident. Severe trauma to head and upper torso. Cognitive functions. All functionality restored. So why was surgery 12 redacted? Should we check out Kasumi's left arm? We'll look at it. S2 brought in, requesting facial reconstruction. Surgery completed successfully with minor scarring. Subject satisfied with procedure. Technique improves with every additional attempt. Okay, cool. Well, that's a maybe. That might lead somewhere, that might... Let's not do this. There we go. That might lead somewhere, that might lead nowhere for us. Come on. A little bit more. There we go. Nice. Oh, it's just the armory, huh? Oh, it's also where they did the facial reconstruction. I don't need any of that. I don't need that. We'll take the nukes. They don't need them. Of course, I am taking their means of defending themselves right now, aren't I? Probably not the nicest thing I could do. That's all right. What are we going to get from here? Some rounds. I got another Garand. Radaway. Safe crackers. Medium robot leg. Increased size of sweet spot when picking. I don't generally have too much of an issue, so I'm not worried about that. Come on, Nick. Let's go. No, I'm good, Nick. Let's go. Out you go. We got to close that door behind us. Another technical document. Oh, good lord. They're everywhere now. Oh, Radaway. I will take that as well. Okay, Nick, you take your time. That's fine. What are we doing now? We are going to help Chase, help Faraday. If we help Faraday, the program gets completed, and then we steal the program, right? In theory? Which way are we going? Oh, they're upstairs. Everything's upstairs. Okay, there's one. I don't know who this is. To the island. Okay. Oh, there's the terminal. Okay, there's Faraday. Let's take a peek at the terminal first. Let's see if we can kind of... Nick was all about it. He's like, yeah, let's do the terminal right now. Oh, it's not even it's just the program sitting on the desk. Now, wait a minute. He said he needed to tweak it some more. Technically, that makes this the unfinished program, doesn't it? Okay, well, we got his program. Faraday's terminal. Not excited about having to unlock this. Let's find out. Dissipates, scavengers, flourishes. He'd use a word like flourish. Nothing. Resistance. He might use that word. Death claws. What is this? Cucarachas? Inspection. Hey. All right, system status. Let's see what's going on with Faraday right now. Memory integrity, pretty stable, 5%. CPU load is only at 31%. Why were they worried about him? This is great. Oh, array 6, drive B7 not responding. Drive. Okay, so he is losing some drives right now. Okay, that makes sense. All right, this is Faraday's stuff going on now. Things are bad. How did he speak? It was very monotone. Things are bad. Far Harbor and the children of Adam are at the brink of warring with each other, and we're caught in the middle. It's the fog condensers. We just wanted to protect those people from being wiped out by the fog. The children of Adam thinks it's an affront to their god. They want the fog to spread all over the island, specifically Far Harbor. Why specifically Far Harbor? And the people of Far Harbor hate them right back. They blame the children of Adam for spreading the fog, even though that's scientifically unlikely. If Confessor Martin was still in charge of the children of Adam, we might have better chances. Dima and the old Confessor got way back. Martin was the one who found Dima at the old submarine base. When Acadia was founded, it was Dima who gifted Martin and his followers with the base to serve as their new home. They renamed the base the Nucleus, and were originally excited to be working together, making the island a safer place for everyone. But now Confessor Martin has disappeared, and High Confessor Tectus has taken place. It's a dangerous megalomaniac who wants to destroy Far Harbor at all costs. And he's been threatening us to help him. Okay, well, this sounds like an awful person. Worse, Dima left behind his original memory banks in the Nucleus when he left to found Arcadia. He blames himself for his lack of judgment, but he's too hard on himself. The children of Adam were our friends back when Martin was in charge, and those good lord, this is a book, and those memory banks would have been difficult to transport. Dima had plenty of reason to believe that they would be locked behind the pre-war defenses that Martin promised to never tamper with. Dima has been on this island more than a century. Anything could be in those memory banks. If the children of Adam found a way to access all the data, they could find something that would threaten the whole island. We're running out of time. I've convinced Dima that we need to send someone to get his memories back. Interfacing with Dima's offloaded data wouldn't be easy for someone else, so we're working on a computer program instead. The program includes a set of instructions that Dima is going to make to help our agent once they're inside the simulation. It'll also need tools to hack through the internal security protocols that the memory banks have. I think we should send Chase, but Dima thinks it's too risky. The children of Adam know her, and if she's spotted, then it's war. We need to send someone else if possible, but who? Me! It's me, guys! I'm the one to do it. Let's download it. Perfect. Didn't I already have it? Isn't that what I picked up off the desk? Oh well. Alright, we got it. Let's stop sneaking. God, look at all this stuff. It's kind of a shame that we can't access all of this, although maybe it's better. Oh, I got a formal hat. Nick, what's the hat you're wearing? Is it a formal hat? Should I match you just for now? Okay, let's hide and change hats real quick. Close enough, huh? All right. The Valentine and Ross Detective Agency are on the case. Let's go, Nick. Let's talk to Dima. See what he's all about. Yeah, I'll leave the light on. Hey, Deems.
Hey, Dima. Do you need something?
I do. I don't know what. I just want to talk about your memories.
You left some of your memories behind in an old submarine base. Bet you're worried the children of Adam will get to them.
You've been busy. I was hoping you were taking your time learning more about us. Huh. I suppose you have. Maybe this is an opportunity for both of us. I can't send any of my people without risking the children.
Oh, we're gonna get his blessing to go. Oh, that feels kind of nicer.
You're new to the island.
Rather than me just kind of stealing everything. All right. Is your plan different than mine? I need to know.
Before I begin, how much do you know? Did you have any questions for me? About Far Harbor, the children of Adam, or my
We kind of think he doesn't know what the memories are, right? That's what he said, but let's ask if he has a clue what they might be.
Left your memories behind? How does that work?
As a prototype synth, my raw data capacity is limited. I began using computer banks to expand, to give me room to ponder, see new things. I had to leave some of my earliest memories behind when I left the sub-base to the Children of Adam. I thought they were safe.
You know, Seth, I can hear it now. Some of the words that he says, you can hear Nick's hard gravel just in the background of him. Children of Adam, Far Harbor. Okay. Why did you help Far Harbor?
Far Harbor's safe. Is that it?
Not exactly. They're fiercely independent. But the fog was starting to choke more and more of the island. So I proposed...
So they did get something in exchange.
We would give them the technology to keep the fog at bay, in return for them being a lifeline to the outside world. A safe dock, and a place to buy supplies.
Not a bad trade.
Unfortunately, the Children of Adam view the radioactive fog as a holy portent, and their bloodied history with Far Harbor puts us at odds.
Are they the ones sending the monsters?
The Children of Adam on this island. You were helping them?
Yes. I know their faith in radiation as a type of god is a bit different. But who am I to judge?
If anything else, you got to give Dima this. He is desperate to not judge people too quickly.
When Martin and his followers stumbled inside, they had been cast out of Far Harbor for their beliefs. When I left to found Acadia, I knew the base would be in safe hands. They needed a home, a place to belong, just like I did. But now Martin is gone, and his successor, Tectus, wants to finally end the feud with Far Harbor by letting the fog swallow them.
Yucks. Okay, it's a whole big mess we've stepped into.
Simple. Pose as a recruit and infiltrate the Children of Adam. Gain access to their base in the old command center, guarded by some pre-war security measures. You'll find my memory banks. I'll give you the program you need in order to access my memories. Bring me anything you find. It's not going to be like a normal hack. You'll be breaking through a version of my own mental network. It'll consider you to be an intruder. I've loaded the program with some instructions I've recorded that will help guide you through it. I'm afraid it's difficult to explain without seeing it for yourself.
All right. I already have it. This is going to kind of out me as a thief. Let's just ask about the program instead. They didn't create the monsters, but the fog has made all the creatures much more vicious and feral. All right, that makes sense.
So how does this program work?
There will be a fairly ordinary-looking terminal with some attachments. The program will give you access to the terminal. Once you attempt to obtain a memory, your perspective might shift a little. Just relax then.
Are you saying I'm going to get isekai'd into the program?
As you need them.
All right, I'm all about it. I stole it already. It's in my possession.
Actually, I already have the program. I was thorough.
Well, I guess that just means I've picked the right person for the job.
He loves the fact I stole from him. Good, Deems. I'm glad we're on the same page.
Don't assault the Children of Adam directly. Our ultimate goal must be to bring peace.
I bring peace, Dima. I bring naps to everyone. Don't worry about it.
War with the outside world.
If we find anything suspicious in those memories of yours, we'll be back. Count on it.
Boy, Nick has like a very distrustful, almost hate for the guy, doesn't he? Oh, I'm sorry, Nick. Let's go. Let's get you out of here. I don't think you can handle this. Where did Nick go? I don't think you can handle this anymore, Nick. Let's just leave. Do we have any more optionals to knock out before we head out of here? Help Chase and help Faraday. I don't even know what they need help with. Okay, both of... Yeah, that's just leaving. Let's just talk to Faraday and Chase.
Hi. So, you've talked to Dima. You know why we're here.
I do.
I certainly hope that you'll consider helping us. Dima's vision is worth fighting for.
I have a feeling that if I help these guys, I'll have some more, you know, another quiver in the quill, so to speak, for for trying to crack that coding on in the Marine base. You're a synth? Synths deserve safety. Let's hit him with this.
It is a good cause. Synths definitely deserve to be safe, just like everyone else.
It's so good to hear that. Very encouraging. Please, make sure Demon knows that as well.
I think he's
So
gleaned it
much
from
of
our
himself
conversations.
into
Don't
this.
worry.
All his time and energy devoted to helping others. He never stops to think of himself. Sometimes I worry about, well, if I wasn't here to make sure his equipment is all functional. And that's not even mentioning maintaining the fog condensers. So many things to keep track of.
Now, do you do it all by yourself?
Do all this work yourself?
Mostly, yes. I get help from the others when I can. But no one else really understands Dima the way I do.
Okay. Well, what's with the fog condensers? Do they keep breaking down?
Oh, those? Dima and I designed them when it became clear the fog was only getting worse. And they're effective, but have such a limited range. Dima insisted we provide them to the people of Far Harbor, and I'm so glad we did. Without the condensers, I'm not sure they'd have anywhere left.
Cool. I like all of that. Dima's argument. Diga's augments. Hey, we wanted to find out about it. Here it is.
Looks like he's had a lot of work done.
Well, that's certainly an understatement. Between the two of us, we've made so many modifications. He was just a prototype, never built for all this. It took a lot to overcome the limitations of the original design and expand his memory. It really is remarkable, isn't it? He's overcome so much. He's become so much more than he once was. And all he thinks of is others.
That's pretty cool. All right, let's help him out. We got an optional. Let's take it.
Help out, just let me know.
Well, if you're determined to help, there is something you could do. It's likely somewhat dangerous, though, so I understand if you'd rather not. There's a boat along the coast of the island. It was transporting some hardware we needed. Storage drives. The boat never finished the trip, you see. So the drives are still out there. I could really use them here for extra parts, if nothing else. My understanding is that the boat wrecked southwest of here. So, does this sound like something you could handle?
Okay, let's fail another speech check real quick.
What happened to the boat? Why didn't it make it?
The island is dangerous after all. I really could use the spare parts.
Oh, sure, we'll get it for you. That's fine. You don't need to tell me. Got it covered.
Sure thing, Faraday. I'll get the drives for you.
Thank you. I really do appreciate it.
You got it. Don't worry about it. Far Harbor even has a friendly super mutant in the wild that sells you tamed wolves and dogs and mutant hounds. You can send them to settlements, and they give defense. That's pretty cool. I wouldn't mind sending a few wolves around. That's pretty sweet. All right, so we talked to him. There she is. Hey, Chase.
Excuse me.
You track Kasumi here. I'm impressed. Perhaps not as quietly or efficiently as possible, but thankfully she was never in any real danger. I'm afraid your journey was unnecessary.
But you need me, and that makes my journey worth it. Oh, did you think you could do better?
So you're saying
Is she a courser?
done a better job of
She's got the courser jacket, doesn't she?
competition?
Yes, absolutely. Acadia is a safe haven for synths. Were it not, I would not have aided anyone in reaching it. Every synth I've tracked down, every synth convinced to come here, has been assured that he or she will come to no harm. My job is to make sure they all remain safe, no matter what. Understand?
How do you find them? Oh, let's give it a try. She looks friendly, right? She's all about helping. I'm sure the speech check will
How
work.
did you manage to track down synths and bring them here?
That's not a subject we need to discuss.
Son of a gun.
I manage. That's
Completely
all.
surprised we failed that
You
check,
have Dima's
guys.
blessing. So by all means, make yourself comfortable.
Okay, you know what? I want to help you. What do you
I'd like to
have
help you. Is there anything I
that
can do?
needs
Actually,
help?
as a matter of fact, there is. If you're serious about contributing, well, we've got a situation I need someone to look into. You've had some experience traveling around the island, so you may be decently equipped to handle it.
Okay, what's your problem?
What's the problem?
We were expecting a new synth to arrive, and he should have been here by now. There's been no sign of him, and I'm concerned that he might have become lost on the way here.
Okay, what did he look like, number one?
Where he might be?
You should start by talking to Brooks in Far Harbor. He's one of us, a synth. He's the one who meets the new arrivals and gets them started on
Wonder
the
how many people here are just
Of
all
course,
synths.
He's not likely to tell you anything without proof that you're working for me. If he doesn't cooperate, tell him that his designation is L792. That should convince him. That's as much help as I can give you for now. Please, hurry. If that synth is out there alone, he won't last long.
Okay, so what's going around in the back of my head is that a lot of these people aren't actually synths, they're really people. And for whatever reason, you remember this quest. The fact that you start that with oof does not give me a lot of confidence, said. But for whatever reason, he wants people to be synths, or he needs people to be synths to continue whatever it is he's doing here. And he's kind of brainwashing people into being synths more than anything. I wonder if that designation, that L792, is like part of brainwashing that poor guy's had. And we're going to say it and he's going to go, yeah, sure. Everything you guys said. I don't know. You guys, at least Sed has played this, I'm sure, years ago at this point. So I don't know if it's got to be funny to hear the musings and either know like, oh wow, he's right, or like, wow, he is so far off base. That's funny. Okay, so what do we have going on right now? Talk to Brooks. I do kind of want to talk to Brooks. I want to retrieve the store drives. I want to do that. I do want to do both of these. So they're both quests I actually legitimately want to do. All right, Sed, can you tell me this one? If I step off the road, does that trigger like way more combat? I played the main quest of Far Harbor once and only once. Oh, that's disappointing. I've been enjoying it so far. Like, this is pretty cool. Of course, like, it's that first blush kind of thing, right? It's that knowledge that everything I'm looking at is... It's the first time I've ever seen it, so there's a little bit of the shock and awe of brand new things. Is our preacher still hanging out in the corner here? Nope, she's gone on her way. Come on, Nick. Oh, what's this? I didn't even notice this coming down the first time. What is... Oh, I don't have my scope anymore. This is the only reason I ever want a scope. It's just to look at faraway things. Oh, another board game. This one is vintage and rare board game, Moon Monsters, number 50. All right, we'll take that. Not necessarily, but you'll run into new creatures. You'll handle them fine. Far Harbor starts at level 10. I thought so. I'm pretty sure that we could just legit pistol it all the way and not have an issue. Oops. Matter of fact, I'm going to pistol it. Next encounter will be pistols only. Just to see. Wonderful. Outhouse seat. I can sit there. I don't know why I actually thought there'd be something hidden in there. Just some guy in the middle of the night staring into an outhouse toilet. I'm fine, guys. Don't worry. Oh. Oh boy, this armor does not lend itself well to using pistols, does it? Take a nap. Have a sweet little rest. All right, you know what? You're a zombie. Zombies get shotguns. There you go. I lied. I immediately lied to you. I said I'd use my pistol and I went to shotgun first thing. National Park Campground. Oh, more ghouls. No, please don't. Okay. Soap. I'm the only man with both soap and a dish rag. What do you mean, Nick? I pick up soap and you say there's no accounting for taste? Look, I know you don't have to wash yourself regularly, Nick. Dirt probably doesn't cling to you at all, but us oily humans have a little bit more to worry about, okay? Another board game. What's this? There's two of them here. Vault-Tec board game. Pirates and Mermaids. And then, what's this one? Car Collectors. If anyone's worried, yeah, the board games are totally a mod that just make searching and collecting fun. All right, what do we got? Duelist medium raider right arm. 10% chance to disarm on attack. Sure. Nope. You can do your business in peace. I won't even bother you. Just a little bit of a rest. Oh! Return to Cassie Dalton because I've eliminated... these were the ghouls that went after her brother. Okay, all right. Well, that kind of happened fortuitously. Reduces damage while blocking. Sure, why not? And I'll take your 2-ball as well. Here, you know what? Far be it from me to keep a man from his toilet. I do need to find the main road again. That monster you heard growl when you see... Oh, when you were with Longfellow. Yeah, him is a creature you'll see if you travel off the road. All right, that's cool. It did sound amazing. Whatever that growl was, like, yeah, that's something I want to fight at some point. Before we leave the island, we will definitely track that thing down and go after it. That's on the quest. Rando monster. You and me are in for a meeting. Oh, look, there's more stuff to see. Is that... I need to get a sight. We need to put a scope on this. Or nothing else, just so I can see things. I think that's Far Harbor down there. But they don't call it Far Harbor, right? They call it like the Hull or something like that? Or does that girl just call her own house the Hull? That might have been it. You know what? We can answer this right now. I don't have to keep guessing at this. What do they call it? Oh, get rid of that. What do they call it? They call it... Far Harbor. Okay. So I guess her own house was just the Hull. There we are, back again. The rads really aren't too much of a problem. Wait a minute, we came from this way. Heard that. A legendary Reaver Ghoul. All right, Ghoul. Ghouls get the shotgun. Come here. And sit down. You take a nap. Okay. Any more? Anybody else awake in the middle of the night needs to go to sleep? Probably not. Exterminator's resin. Light synth left leg. Reduces damage from Mirelurks. Sure. As long as you're going to come down out of that thing. I got to go up into that thing. Just, you know, just to make sure nobody else is going to be giving any nonsense to the people here. Okay, sorry to wake you. You can go back to sleep. Look, see, he's a good person. He's just sleeping in the doorway, though. You should really, really sleep more towards the side like that. You don't want people to trip over you in the middle of the night. Do you? I wouldn't. But there's people everywhere. Let's pretend they're all sleeping and not wake them up, huh? Oh, God, I woke one up. Nick, take care of him. You're on sleep patrol. Nick, you can do it? There he is. Okay, thanks, Nick. Thanks because I missed every single shot. All right, woof, this place. Oh, this awful place. All right, well, here we are back in Far Harbor. Ooh, the fog condensers. All right. Whoever programmed these fog condensers, like the way that they swirl the fog and whatnot, this is the best effect I've seen in the whole DLC so far. I know, Nick. We're helping. Don't you worry about it, man. Avery? We're just right into conversation again already. All right. I think this is about as good a point as any to kind of wrap things up for the day. We got a few quests that started out. This was supposed to be one quest. It's already turned into 3 separate quests. It's not even part of the original quests. I like this. I like when they just sprawl out of control like this. All right, so we're still gonna go over to the sub dock. We still got to see those storage drives that have been attacked and washed up somewhere. We got to talk to Brooks. Hey, Pearl. I am. Yes. Who said that? Oh, you could say that.
Yes, you could say that.
Oh, wonderful. I wasn't sure how I was ever going to find you.
Sounds like we may have another case on our hands.
Oh, no.
I haven't been able to find any of the local police force. The louts.
There is none, Pearl.
Panic, but, well, we may have a murder on our hands, and we need an outside set of eyes.
But I only have 2. Okay, we're gonna have to do more speech checks. I always had this theory that Ghoul Reavers were post-war ghouls because it looks like they're wearing armor similar to the Raiders. You know what? I agree with that. It's always a curiosity of when they actually turned, right? Because they definitely have that rusty, like, Raider armor on. Like they're a ghoul that turned maybe 50 years ago instead of 200 years ago. Yeah, I'm with you on that. All right, we're gonna talk to Pearl here real quick before we wrap things up. Let's get one more quest on the books. All right.
Where did the crime take place?
It works with robots. I can pass speech checks with Pearl. Okay, who's the victim, Pearl?
Who's the victim?
There we go, number 2. Not a Parker. That's awful. I passed 2, said. 2 in a row. Should we go for the red one? I'm going to go for the red one. Cross your fingers for me, man. I know, right? Who are your employers, Pearl?
Who are your employers?
You son of a monkey. Okay, we're back to square one. We're back in familiar territory. Failing speech checks. Okay, I'll find the murderer.
Okay, I'll help.
So nonchalant. Oh, murderer? Yeah, whatever. Not yet. We'll do it later.
Not yet.
You must have supplies you need to procure. I shall wait for you at the edge of town.
God, I love like what an educated demeanor she has. All right, Nick. We'll take care of all of this. Let's leave the light on. We'll take care of all of this next time. For now, let's just put a brand new. No, you know what? We'll have Nick in the save shot. There we go. Let's do a brand new save just to put a button on things for the evening, and we'll call it here for this week. Sorry, Seth, I let you down. I failed the third speech check. I hope you don't think less of me for it. But yeah, everyone, thanks for stopping by. A lot of fun as always. I always love people coming in and chatting to me. I do this every Sunday. Every Sunday, 2 o'clock. It's just my weekend thing. If this starts picking up more, if we start going a little crazy, or if the quests start taking longer, I'll probably pick it up. I'll do Saturday and Sunday or something like that. It's okay, I do not. I still subscribe. Well, thank you, Seth. I appreciate you, man. But yeah, you enjoy the rest of your Sunday, man. And the rest of you, everyone have a great night. Bye.